Hello, how we doing? Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm back from my lunch. Got back a bit early, I thought we'd start a bit early. Right now, I'm just wondering how this whole thing is moving when I don't even have the engine turned off. Quite impressive. How's the Noms? Yeah, Noms was good. Had a nice 4-course meal. 4-course meal, a gin tea, some wine. Doing alright. I'll stop doing that now. Really should get on with it. We've got to move some of those burnt logs. I might as well set off. Yeah, the truck is a worm. I'd not really use this truck in anger. Like, I honestly don't know how it's going to fare in this terrain. But we're going to find out. I don't even need the crane either, but you can't not have the crane with this thing. And believe it or not, it actually parks the crane in that position, which is a bit weird. Like, it doesn't... Like, most of them tend to fold up. That one just hangs over the back. I am not driving under the influence, because in the game I have not had a drink. No work on Monday. Wow. Got day off? Nice. Fahrenheit 572. So this mission's going to be a bit annoying because we have to do like 10 logs and we can only do 2 at a time per truck. Which means we're going to have to just do the run like 5 times or something stupid. Hey, Stefan. It's a bit weird to steer this thing as well. Not sure, legal. Not sure. Thinks it's overtaken. $62 suspension damage off a piece of plastic. This game is amazing. How does that even work? $62 suspension. That's insane. Like, that plastic barrier would have been snapped in half by this. They've definitely changed something on the damage physics. Like, I'm convinced. Just look at the fuel burn on it. It's like 6 litres per minute. Feels fairly efficient. Trouble is, the top speed's not exactly great in this thing. Danny QFG, thanks for 64 months, by the way. Nyman, thank you for 52. And Monroe, thank you for 92. There he comes. Speedy Gonzalez. He's going to overtake me, you watch. He's going for it. Oh, track limits. That's a 4X right there. That's definitely a 4X, keeping the inside lane. He's going to put in a complaint to stewards. Force me off the track. You should definitely do community service for that. He's going to knock me off the road, scumbag. I gave him loads of room, and look what he's done to me. Wow, how could you? That is definitely community service, I think. Nope, 10-second penalty is not good enough. Community service is the only way. Your trailer's doing weird things. My trailer's doing weird things on my screen. It's got a mind of its own. Look, Zlick. Thank you for 105 months. Food Rome 8.1. Thank you for 101. Well, hang on. Better drag him down, hadn't I? There's one. There's two.
Hello.
What?
Finally turned up then, Sammy.
He's not even online for me.
What?
He is for me.
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, you can fault it yourself by just going on and offline and
Hang on, let me do it. Let me watch this. Watch. I'll go invisible, and then I'll go online. And then lo and behold, somebody will see me
Squirrel is
online.
playing Snowrunner.
Told you. It's something to do with, like, Norfolk internet, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
It was punishment for being late. It was his community service.
Excuse me, I'm 16 minutes early.
No, you're not. You told me to ping you when we were ready, and I pinged you way in advance.
Well, I didn't know that, did I?
So whose fault's that, then? You asked to be pinged, and I pinged you, Sammy. But don't start this with me.
Well, he's spirited, isn't he?
Aaron MCI, thank you for 3 months. And how are you, Mr. Somni?
Yeah, not too bad. You?
You got the painkillers?
Today. Kind of woke up this morning in a good mood, I think, so it's alright.
Well, Sean will end that shortly for you.
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh, go away!
I just want to get these logs out of the way, and then we can do more logs.
And then we can do more farming. Yay!
Yeah, you're not farming though, are you? You're literally just scraping the ground. Because that's all they do. Like, literally, that's the farming in this game. You scrape the ground, and then, like, bales of hay appear with no grow time, nothing.
I planted some soybean yesterday, Pong.
Oh, you dragged that little machine around and scraped the ground a bit more.
And it instantly grew some soybeans.
Yeah. That's, I mean, they can't really class it as farming. There's no growth time at all. Ooh, nearly cut that bend.
You nearly end up in the lamppost.
But the problem is with these things, you know, because for like the log container bars, uprights,
Yeah.
you can very easily find yourself in a situation where there's a lamppost between them or something like that, and you can't go sideways. Like, it's so hard to get out of.
Yeah. I think that's happened to us more than once.
There should be like a horizontal guardrail down there.
Oh, I didn't know we were turning.
You know, it remains to be seen how capable this thing is.
Or the Kenny with a trailer. I just didn't want to drive an articulated steering thing.
Is it Arctic or Arctic?
Articulate, whatever the word is.
It's throwback to The Apprentice.
That's what I immediately thought about.
Arctic penguins. It's just genius on so many levels.
None of them noticed until they got to the presentation stage.
But it's not only that, it's the double whammy of the fact that they said Arctic penguins instead of Arctic penguins. And then the extra added bonus was there aren't any Arctic penguins because they're all in the Antarctic. It's like, it was just doubly like, and neither of, like, none of them spotted it. Like, either of those things. The genius of that was amazing.
Right, come on, Kenny. I know I moan about you a lot being a useless truck and everything. This is your time to shine.
Well, you say that. I mean, this thing's not even loaded and it seems to be not exactly quick up here.
I'm just
going to diff lock it again.
Yeah, I'm in low high.
That Kenny just is fine until it gets to a slope.
Going up a slope.
Hey, you wait till you've got logs in there.
No, I'll be going down the slope.
I'm not even convinced this thing's going to handle it, but we'll see.
So I think my paint job gives my Kenny an extra 10 horsepower.
And that's the other thing about that, the turning circle.
See, I can like quick shift because I'm playing on keyboard. I mapped my numpad to high, reverse, auto, neutral, and low high, so I can just quickly press a key and it would change instantly.
Whoa.
So I can like go from a first to like high gear instantly without a problem.
You have to take your hand off the mouse to do it though, right?
I don't have my hand on the mouse.
Wait, so what are you using to look around and stuff?
Well, most of the time I don't look around because I know where I'm going.
That explains so many things.
But right now, I've just got my camera facing forward towards you because I don't need to look anywhere. Also, there is a couple of hotkeys on the keyboard to move the camera quickly.
Would you like to go past?
No, because I don't know where I'm going.
You may have been playing Snowrunner for 2 hours ago. Okay. And I may be eating this Freddo shortly.
Can I just send you an entire box of Freddos?
I don't know, but Mr. Squirrel's given me a packet of 5 Freddos randomly as a gift. I was like, cool.
Like, cause I could just get you a box for like that contains 100 Freddos for like a £5.
I need to stop. I'm not exactly sure. Yes, we are turning right here. 100 Freddos for a £5. I don't
just
believe
send
that.
you I can get wholesale prices.
I mean, the wholesale, they're not that cheap.
They are.
100 for a £5, mate. Come on.
No, genuinely.
Genuinely, they're not a £5 for 100 Freddos.
If you go to the wholesalers up here, they are. And I
So
know that
5 pence each is that's what you're saying.
Yeah, and I know that because I have the access codes to the shop's wholesalers. Whose tractor
Well,
Okay,
all
that
those,
just means...
it can only be one person's equipment if it's still here, right? Burnt logs.
Tell you what, this area's quite cool.
Your first time here?
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to move the, no, not that truck.
I moved the tractor out the way.
Move Caterpillar.
Try and move this tractor out the way. Up the
I'm not
hill
really sure
above.
where we're going, to be fair.
You're going back to the port.
Oh, right, so we're doing a U-turn.
You think that, like, you really think it's just Freddo's raking it in? Like, you think how much it costs Walkers to make a bag of crisps and then how much they're selling them for? It's happening everywhere, not just with Freddo's.
Oh
I
my
suppose I
god.
could just jump in your cat.
You could do. I was going to use it to pull one of these. There's like 3 vehicles, so we stick with the original plan of pulling the other Aramatsu, or it's called, with the cat. Oh my god, this thing does not turn. So Freddo's are a racket. Sounds like it. So is that my Christmas present, Sean? 100 Freddos?
I mean, I can send you more than that. I could send you an entire box of flaming hot Whatsits.
How much are they? A fiver?
No, I'll tell you, so they sell them in the shop. They're £1.25 for a bag, right? And you get 24 in a box.
Right.
Do you want to know how much the box costs?
Nope.
£8.50.
Hang on a minute. Is that including VAT?
That's including VAT.
£8.50 divided by 24 is 35 pence a bag.
Yes.
So they take the price and quadruple it.
Yes. And it gets even worse when the wholesalers have like a special week. So people who buy like Coca-Cola and stuff, like, you know, the 500ml bottles, you get 12 in a, they come in packs of 12, and you're paying what, nearly £1.60 or whatever it is for a bottle. Something like that, innit, for Coke.
Right.
£8.99 to buy.
You're struggling, something.
It's not moving.
So
Is the
I'll
handbrake
drive the
on?
tractor up the hill. If you want to get the cat up the hill, I'll drive this up the hill.
Double check you didn't leave the handbrake on. And maybe turn the engine on.
Engine was on. Just didn't move. Didn't want to move.
So, when you say the wholesaler, isn't like Costco a wholesaler?
Yeah, but they're also public prices. So if you go to an actual wholesaler that just deals with businesses,
Right.
like shops and catering wagons and stuff, that's how much it costs. Right, so I'm jumping out now.
Right.
Baffles me how bigger bottles are now cheaper than smaller. That's always been the case. Convenience size always costs more money.
I remember the first time I went to the wholesaler to help him, the guy at the corner shop. I was like, these prices and what you have to pay is like such a shock.
What did he say?
The one thing they don't make money on is bread and milk.
So
I don't know what's wrong, Paul. It just doesn't want to move.
I'll try and tow it if you want with my Kenny.
That's weird. So anybody with a business can get the wholesale prices?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Sir Chicken, the only thing my shop gets from Booker's is some alcohol, some toiletries, and the milk. Everything else they go to another wholesaler's for. Oh! So my shop uses 3 wholesalers, right, Paul? One of them does like pet food and stuff. So you know you're talking like the big sacks of dog food, like 40 quid or something. If not more.
Hmm.
£9.50 you can buy it from the wholesalers for.
Could you say that with a bit more passion?
£9.50! Do you want me to try and tow it, Paul?
Well, it's like when you want to tow it, it feels like it's... You know when you try and take a dog for a walk that doesn't want to be taken for a walk,
Yes.
and it just digs its heels in?
Yes.
It's like, no, and you're dragging it along the ground. It feels a bit like that.
Let's have a go.
And I'm just trying to work out if... It's strange.
Engine. Okay, it's moving for me. In fact, it's moving faster than my truck.
That's weird.
I did turn the engine on and then off and on again to see if that would...
I just turned it on. I was going to
be-
jump over and see if the handbrake was off.
Well, my thinking is, like, shouldn't... I'm pretty sure it just turns the handbrake off automatically.
Wait, I've just bounced into a visible wall of some description.
I don't get why there's suddenly invisible walls all of a sudden.
It's probably a non-dispersible trunk that's stuck in the mud. If you check one of your wheels, there's probably a tree stump near one of them.
Because I've ran into invisible walls quite a bit where I just can't move, even on like a tarmac road for no reason at all.
Rishi, thank you for 4 years. Happy anniversary.
I mean, I could tell you how much the shop I go to makes in a day.
What, profit?
Yeah, profit in a day.
Go on.
Well, yesterday it
I was
was
going to say 10k.
No, yesterday in a day it made £992 profit.
So 900 quid a day in profit.
That was a slow day, bearing in mind. That's a weekend.
Thing is that profit out of like after a, you know, shop expenses, salaries, like tax, whatever.
Like the amount of money the guy that owns that shop makes is insane. Maybe I should start up my own shop. Call it something. I don't know what I'll call it.
You call it puppy prices.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to be careful going down here with your tractor attached. And right down the hill.
You want to go down and go hang left. Left then right.
Okay. I'm just having to take it slow because I've got your one attached to me, which is trying to send my trailer sideways.
No worries. Unless we can get a Chinook, then we're not going to do this quickly anyway. I wonder if there's going to be in Flight Sim 24, like airlifting logs. That'd be fun.
I wouldn't put it past them, because like, they showed in the trailer like airlifting air conditioning units and stuff, didn't they? And with 3 million missions or whatever it was, is there great oh no, where am I going?
I told you go left, then right.
Oh, that turn's going to be interesting.
The SS announcement today made me very happy. What was the announcement?
They're finally adding electric chargers for the electric trucks.
They're finally adding buses for all the bus stops they added. Not so much an announcement as a teaser for the new ATS state. Okay.
The Louisiana.
So that's probably what? December drop?
I'm gonna have to get across the river, disconnect my trailer and your tractor, and then go and get some fuel quickly.
Do we leave any fuel around here?
Yeah, there's a fuel station. As you came out the river, it's the left.
Well, that was a gas station. I said, did we leave any fuel around here?
No.
Rip. That sounds like a perfect shop name, El Snow. Sean's amazing dashery of low prices on your favourite sundries. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, because that's going to fit on a sign.
Well, it will, a really small font.
Do you know one thing that did shock me? Like, is the amount of people that like buy alcohol at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I licked a battery once. That was quite shocking. Tough crowd.
Not in Scotland, no booze before 10.
What, before 10 AM?
I've decided I'm going to play Farm Sim just so I can put farm equipment on a trailer.
What? Booze from 10 till 10? I mean, you know, that's more than enough, isn't it? Blimey.
Sorry.
And when you go shopping at 8 AM when kids are in clubs, can't get any wine.
Am I taking these, by the way?
The port.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever bought wine at 8 AM, but I guess some people might.
And it's even things like if you have your delivery before 10 AM, it won't contain any alcohol. I believe.
I'm impressed that this Kenworth not only got up and down the hill, but also dragged the tractor down the hill and across a river.
See, I've had a Freddo, and I've got a cup of tea.
But one's not good enough, is it?
And it doesn't, yeah, it just needs another one just to help it, you know? One Freddo's just not enough. He needs that second one.
You just wait till Christmas, Paul. You'll have plenty of Freddos.
I'm going to neatly line them up in my cupboard, OCD style.
You know you didn't get fuel, right, Pups?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I got fuel.
Well, you weren't pulling out the fuel station when I passed you.
No, because I already got it.
Alright.
And then I had to reattach the tractor, which is why I nearly ran into you, because I had to take the turn so wide. Do I have to bring the tractor back with me?
No. By my maths, if you deliver the 3 you've got...
I've got... Yeah.
Yeah, you've got 3. If you deliver the 3 you've got, if I take 3 and then Paul brings 1, that'll be fine.
You know what that means, Sean?
Back to farming?
Yeah.
Whoa!
You can get back to scraping the ground.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to play golf again later to relax after this day.
Whoa. That Japan course was quite nice last night.
Yeah, that was a lovely course to play.
Play the back nine on that.
Yeah. Straight in front of me, apparently.
So you won't need your trailer, Paul, unless you want me to dump my trailer.
That trailer you're using, is that my trailer or your trailer?
That's my trailer. The rig I've got is your rig and then my rig and trailer.
Well, if it's your trailer, dump it, because it'll just despawn, whereas mine will have to be taken somewhere.
Yeah, yours will be at the port then, won't it?
I've got my trailer with me at the moment. Network, thank you for 74 months.
So between you two, can you get 4 logs?
That was the discussion we then had, perhaps.
Oh, sorry. I've popped Paul, your tractor is popped up. I'll leave my Kenny there with the trailer just in case you need it again. But I will go back to the world's most annoying...
Yeah, so that's right. So you've got 2, I will have 2 and you will have 2, right? Rather than me needing 3 and you having 1.
Yep. Tell you what, doing that mission solo would be quite a grind.
Well,
Yep.
10 trips is shocking, really, isn't it? I say the only thing that I can really think of is that you take one of the trucks that you can get a medium carrier on with the the normal login trailer that's on the dolly. Maybe that would be a bit more pleasantable. It's just if you're happy, things aren't going to go wrong, right?
Not enjoyable though, is it? Just grind.
10 trips, or as a minimum 5 trips. It's not fun, is it?
I'd rather just give you like a super-sized trailer with loads of logs on it and say, there you go, move that. And you can have fun with it. Pops, I think you should change your name from Raging Dog Puppy.
So what?
I was thinking Puppy Dot loves farming.
No.
Or Angry Dot Puppy Dot Farmer.
No.
We can't call him Raging Freddo. He doesn't even eat Freddos. Well, that's the thing, mechanic, is you can just basically pull in mods and make life a bit more pleasant for yourself.
Does Pups even know what Freddos are? Yes, Dave, I'm not an idiot.
Exactly, Captain Flint.
Also, what type of question is that when I offered to literally go and buy you some Freddos and send them to you?
I'm thinking Dave only rocked up a few minutes ago.
Also, if you're from the UK, you can probably guarantee you know what a Freddo is. Do you know what I don't see anymore? I don't know whether it's just with the shop I go to if I don't buy it. Do you remember like those marshmallow things? Those long marshmallow. I can't remember what, like flumps or something.
Long marshmallow things.
What were they called? Flumps? They used to come in a colourful packaging.
I can't say it's ringing any bells right now.
Yeah, see,
But
people know what I'm on about.
yeah.
It was meant to be a marshmallow, but it was a really bad marshmallow.
If lumps still exist, apparently. Tell you what, my frame rate drops when I come to this area.
It's all those embers that don't exist, mate.
Foldy, you're wishful thinking if you think that. You stuck?
It looks like a set of my wheels have gone underneath itself. What the hell's that about?
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Focus do make a farming game.
I think they'd think long and hard before they treaded on giant, trainers.
Because they still own the name Farm Runner.
I think they might do what they're doing now, which is flirt with the farming side of it in this game, but I don't think they'll go full out and make a farming game.
Coming 2026.
Well, we already had a farm sim competitor, and look what happened to that competitor.
Yeah, they wasted all their money.
I think that was down to pure project mismanagement.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Because that had so much promise.
Well, no, the new farm sim games got GPS, but it's a bit rudimentary. Like
Throne will tell you all about it.
It's nowhere near as good as the mod, which is just insane. I don't understand that. Unless they thought to themselves, we'll put a GPS in the game, but we don't want to have as much complexity as that, because our player base won't understand it, or won't want it.
Even though, isn't it like one of the best mods? Like the most used mod?
No, the terrain deformation was the most downloaded one, wasn't it?
No idea.
Oh.
Not the terrain deformation, you know what I mean. It's the...
You mean terrain deformation mod?
Yeah, there's a... That's the... what is it? The brain is still asleep.
Brom's in chat, I'm sure he'll know.
Yeah. No, it's they want it compatible with consoles and handheld devices.
So they're basically, it's just a classic thing again, isn't it, where everything gets dumbed down.
Yep.
The least common denominator. Will it work on console? Well, we can't have it then.
Yeah, and that's part of the, GPS thing. Like there was like, do you remember when we put it in the farm, Paul? And there was literally a guide, and it had 50 odd buttons to it, didn't it?
Mm. It was complex.
And it was a bit like DCS, wasn't it? Where you had to hold like Control Alt Delete.
Yep.
F6GTS to make it do this. Like it was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yep. Well, that's never going to work on console.
No, exactly. Oh, go away with your water depth warning. It's not even up to my axles.
Yeah, but it could damage the engine some.
Dangerous water level. It's not even over the middle hub of the wheel, for God's sake.
It could damage the tyres something.
Where's the air intake?
I've no idea.
Because I think
But if
that's
it's beneath
what it
the
goes off.
axle, then yeah.
That's always what it goes off, isn't it? The air intake. A friend of mine last year took his BMW through like 1.5 foot of water, and bottom line is, it got written off. It sucked water into the engine in 1.5 foot of water because of where they put some of the intakes on that design.
Yeah.
And it's a well-known problem. And
it's at the bottom of the elliptical grills, isn't it, on a BM?
yep. So
Yep.
it sucked in water, went into the engine, wrote the engine off, and so the
Yeah, because it's
insurance company just paid out for the car because nothing you can do with it. The engine's gone, and he then went out and bought a Volvo, which he has now, which doesn't have that problem.
it's because it's built in the racing factory, isn't it? And they go, oh, let's put the air vents here at the bottom of the grill because that makes sense.
Or you just don't drive through 1.5 foot of water.
Ooh. Yeah, but puppy, 1.5 feet is not that much water.
I mean, in a BMW it is.
No, I would take the wife's car through deeper than that.
A modern car should be able to handle that.
Also, how fast did he go through it? Because that's also a thing.
Well, I don't, he's a sensible person. He's not an idiot. Like, I don't think he drove through it particularly quickly. Unlike other drivers I've seen driving through that kind of water, who just come at me with a massive bow wave. Like, you're really not helping anybody right now.
Yeah, then wonder when they get to the other side why their car starts smoking.
But yeah, so he's got a Volvo.
This URL, I wouldn't personally class 1.5 foot of water as insane.
That's about the size of me.
Well, yeah, like 4 years, but that's a different thing entirely.
Yeah, you should be able to drive through a Sean full of water, no problem.
Yeah.
Thanks, game.
Basically, I would say 2 foot is like the limit for me. Well, not for me, because I drive a Range Rover, so 4 foot is the limit for me. But in a normal car, 2 foot's about the limit.
The thing is, if you look around you now, we keep getting these floods, these flash floods every year.
Yeah.
And the roads, like when you drive down into some water, you really don't know how deep it is. And the design of an engine putting the intake at the bottom is just asking for trouble. Billy, thank you for a double top 40 months. You what, Jake? Thank you for 8 months.
Mechanic, are you on about the place that the police stopped people going through because it used to get filmed and people turned into idiots?
Romford Ford or whatever it is in Nottingham, Northampton. Nottingham? Northampton? Somewhere there. It's in the middle of the country. It starts with an R. Is it Ramford Ford or something? Rufford Ford, yeah, there you go.
Luke, probably the point is you wouldn't realise you had a problem. Like most owners of the car don't know where the air intake is. They don't care. But what's happening, you're with a load of other cars, they're all driving through this water. You think, I'll be fine as well. They're all going through, I'm okay. You go through, but you're not. You're then stuck in the middle of the water with a blown engine. It's not fun, and it happened to him. Woo!
It's probably not going to be too useful, but if I throw the fuel out of my truck into the cat,
More XP for the shredder, yeah.
then at least your cat's filled for the most part, yeah.
I suppose I'm going to leave this over here because there's probably more logging to be done. So I'm going to leave these log things over here for now.
Oh, I've left my Kenny over there just in case one of you two needed it.
that thing? You drive it, the engine just never changes its audio, no matter what you're doing. It just sounds like a generator turning over all the time.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Oh, go on, Paul, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, did that unlock any missions? Carry on. There you go, long logs.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm happy to carry on. I was happy to do that mission once we figured out what was needed.
Curtain side scout trailer. Down there. Okay.
That's because the engine of a coach is at the back, Dave.
Front wheels took a coach through, the front bumper came off. Still ran without any of the problems. Don't think the front bumper would... It's not part of the engine, is it?
And the engine's at the back, so the entire coach is pushing a bow wave away from the engine anyway. Yeah, anyway, talking about flattening. So, you remember the start of this year, Paul? The council redid my entire road. They re-tarmacked the entire road.
Yeah.
So one thing they didn't take into account was how many drains they tarmacked over. So the council were out for 6 hours this morning, unblocking drains.
What, they tarmacked over the drain?
They tarmacked over 12 drains.
Who on earth?
And wondered why the main road that runs to the hospital kept flooding.
It beggars belief.
Did you see the A421, Paul?
Nope.
It's underwater.
There's a section of the road in Bedfordshire that's completely submersed underwater, and all you can see is like a Mondeo that's got his boot open, and there's like literally his number plate showing from an open boot. That's how deep the water is.
Yikes.
Yeah, and it's something about the pumps have failed that keep that section of road not wet.
What, they need pumps on the road?
Yeah,
Blimey.
it's designed in such a way that they actually have water pumps.
It's under it's basically a bridge in it. It's a bit underneath in it, something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Like it dips down to go over the road above. The first time I saw that clip of just the boot showing, I laughed so hard.
It's like, but they don't actually know if there's any other cars.
Nope. Still
in there or not. And there's been something like 10 tankers have been working non-stop for the last 3 weeks, and they've still estimated they've got like another 6 million litres of water to remove.
Dear me.
Ridiculous.
Just gotta pump it all out and see what's under there.
Yeah. There you go. I'll put it in chat. Oh, our chat.
You have a lot of pumps in North Lincolnshire. Blimey. This truck is bonkers. What is going on?
It's weird, isn't it?
You drive it on the tarmac with like 4 tyres on the rear and it just behaves like it's on ice.
Is it got off-road tyres on? Because it does say the performance on tarmac is poor.
Yeah, but let's face it, mate. If this truck, no matter what tyres you're going to put on, it wouldn't behave like this. Look, you just literally, the back end just...
Yeah.
It goes everywhere.
It's Tokyo spec.
It's completely stupid. It is. It's literally got a drift spec on it.
Yeah, and I didn't change the tyres. I used the tyres that came with the truck, and it just goes sideways on tarmac all the time.
It understeers, it oversteers,
it just doesn't steer, mate. That's the short version.
God, it sounds like Max Verstappen's car, Paul.
Oh well, you know, I haven't got a braking advantage. This is what happens. It's not even predictably driftable either. It just,
Does what it wants.
yeah. It oversteers way more than it understeers, so it just spins around. Yes, it turned down. It is the new truck. Well, one of the new trucks.
I don't think we've got the other one of those yet, have we?
What?
I don't. The other one of those trucks that Paul's driving, there's a bigger version.
No, there isn't.
There is. There's 2 of those.
Not that I'm aware. That's the only one, and there's 2 tractors.
What, is there an upgrade for this or something?
Oh, there's 2 of those.
Since when?
Since the game trailer, since they announced this season.
Well, where is it on the map then?
You can look at it in the shop.
Yeah, but where is it on the map?
Right. I don't know.
So can we buy them?
Let me jump back to the shop. I'll tell you what it's called.
There are 2 different Earth Roamers.
Yeah, so you've currently got the Earth Roamer LTI,
Okay.
and then there is also the Earth Roamer SX. That it says explore the world to unlock this truck.
Oh, right.
So we have to find it. That's really weird because we've explored every inch of this thing.
It's probably a mission somewhere.
No, it's not. It literally says explore the world.
Yeah, which means it's normally attached to a task or something.
I thought there was the one truck, the Ford one, which we've got, and then the 2 tractors. I didn't think there was another.
It was only because Paul was talking about it, I remembered that there's 2 of them.
Oh, right. I'll finish logging and go hunting then.
It's a slightly bigger version, if I remember correctly. But it does still have the, you know, the thing you like, Sammy, the radar issue on top.
Mm.
Yeah.
Does this not take this scout truck? Have I got the wrong thing on the back?
Probably
Have you put the heavy hitch on it?
I honestly can't remember.
Have you put the if you zoom in, is it like a jewel rather than a ball?
Funny I could actually look with the camera properly. Literally have no idea, Sommy. I cannot get a view down there.
That looks like you haven't even got one. Did you remove it, the hitch?
I mean, can you not just bring up an info page about your own truck?
No.
No.
No, we'll figure out the mission name for the other truck.
Nah, we'll explore suddenly. If I tow that, I probably won't be able to hand the mission in, will I?
You might be able to, because sometimes it's just drag the thing into a box.
Yeah, but think of the frustration of getting there and it not needing to be attached. I'd just jump back to the garage. It's not difficult to get to where you are, is it?
I don't know where he is.
He's out of the other side of the port and just up the hill. I would just jump back to the garage and then run down to the port. It's not... To me, it doesn't look like there's a hitch installed, but I could be wrong.
I'm going to drag it to where I can actually see what's going on. Rally stage complete. Why does this thing have solar panels on top as well?
Well, it's a camper, isn't it?
There's like literally no electricity simulation in the game.
But it's aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you had a camper, Paul, wouldn't you want solar panels?
Oh, 100%.
You can get it from the same company that did your house, Paul.
Mm. Where's this going? There you go. Get a good view of it now. What would you say that's got on it?
I don't think it's got anything on it.
That doesn't look like it's got a hitch. I could be wrong.
It looks like it's got the bit where the hitch slides in and you put the locking pin in, but no hitch.
Yeah. Or it looks like it might have... I can't tell you whether it's got the heavy one. I don't think it's got the light one, because the light one looks like a normal tow ball.
If I do that, I have no option to attach. So, it clearly, whatever it is, it's not working. There's a service kit. Yeah, it doesn't have the light one. So it's the light hitch on it, yeah?
It did
Yeah,
have
so
a
the light,
hitch.
you didn't have any hitch. Yeah,
Yep.
so the light hitch is the one you need, I would think.
Yeah, I believe so.
The heavy one is for all the other trailers.
So the easiest way to find out is just grab it, go to the trailer store and see if that trailer is available to fit.
Well, if the trailer he was trying to attach to is a scout trailer, it will be a light one.
Yeah. See, I also think they could have like done a cool livery for this. That thing Paul's driving.
Well, it'll be a DLC at some point. And if you don't fancy doing the dodgy road bit, Paul, just take the first bridge to the first tunnel and then take the main road all the way.
Oh my god. It literally just broke and went.
That's how Charlie Baldwin's going to drive Paul in the new series that he's doing. You know, we said he's a danger to himself.
Yeah.
That's why.
In the first series, he was doing wheelies.
Yep.
The second series, he was nursing a broken leg.
I rewatched the first I completely forgot one of their support vehicles like flips over on its roof.
If you ever bought one of these, you would not put... I don't know. I mean, if you put off-road tyres on it, you're basically going to die on the road. That's how it is.
I just know 100% I would own one.
Oh,
if
I
could.
would own one.
They're around 90 grand, aren't they, to buy?
Jeez.
I'm going to Google it quick.
Because Gordon and Gino had one, didn't they?
I mean, all camper vans are stupid expensive now. Everything's knocking towards 100k. You're like, who the heck's got 100k for a recreational vehicle?
The all-new Earth Roamer SX.
Like, people who buy these want it for a bit of fun on a weekend or something. Like, you're not going to drop 100k on that.
Okay! The base price of the 2023 SX is $1 million.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being deadly serious.
What, for one of these? $1 million?
Yes, I'm looking at their website now.
Right, so who can afford that, and why would you drop $1 million on something like this?
Yes, Firefighter, I'm on their website.
Like, you could literally pay for somebody to drive you around the world for that kind of money.
Yeah, it's a Firefighter. Click on that. The starting price. It's right, you can add window tint for an extra $875.
Yes, what's the LTI? Is the LTI like 10th of that?
Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that's cheaper. The base price for our 2023 LTI is 730,000.
What did you say it was, Sammy? 90.
I thought it was...
Dave, or you could just go on Google and type it in yourself and find the answer out.
What's the transfer? Dave, you must have access to the internet, mate. You literally just put that into a browser. You're not on PC? Well, what about your phone then?
So you don't need a PC for that, you just Google it.
I can tell you, Dave, that's probably $750,000 is about 600 and something pounds. It's still a lot of money.
Do you want an infrared camera, Paul? Guess how much that is?
100 quid to fit it myself?
If you fit it yourself, yeah. It's $7,000 if you get it from there.
Give over.
Do you want the off-road light package, which is a pillar lights with front and front/ditch, a switch pro and rock lights? That's $6,000.
I'm sorry, but that's just... yeah. Even if you've got a lot of money, you're just thinking, I'm being ripped off. I'm literally being taken to cleaners.
So yeah, so you can have just the truck windows tinted. That's $900. But if you wanted the entire thing tinted, that's $2,000.
The pre-owned ones start at $300,000.
I don't want a pre-owned one, Sammy. They do look cool.
It does base the question of why would you buy one? Because for £1 million, you could buy a hotel in the country that you wish to roam around in.
Yeah, it's just silly. At the very least, you can just spend 50 grand on buying a van and converting it, and it'd be nearly as good. It doesn't offer $1 million worth of value.
I could buy like 2 apartment buildings where I live.
It was an example, Captain Flynn. Like, I just honestly, I'm gonna buy a bloody long wheelbase pickup truck and convert it into a camper then.
Well, if you got your license, though, like you could just get like a 3.5 ton lorry and just convert that, and it'd be much bigger.
Yeah, but then you have the license thing is the contention, isn't it?
So if you had the license.
Because yeah, I can drive, well, anything. But
Can't you drive up to 3.5 tons on a standard license?
exactly. But
It's just a normal license, so you could.
Yeah, but you normalise the people that can then drive it, can't you?
True.
Like Paul's got his 7.5 ton, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's face it, you're only like a few grand away from getting whatever you want on your license.
Yeah, it's true.
And if you're talking about £1 million truck, then that's
yeah,
nothing.
it's a drop in the ocean, but...
But, in any event, I'd rather just... You could get a really good camper van for less than 100k. Like a really good one.
Well, frankly, wouldn't you rather, like, save the money, buy a Rolls-Royce Phantom at £200,000 and then just have some really nice nights and some really nice hotels? With your driver that drives you from A to B to get there.
Yeah, or buy some nice classic cars and bikes that you've always wanted.
Well, it's a lot of value in £1 million, isn't it? As you say, you could literally outright buy a Rolls Royce, pay for a chauffeur for 10 years, and still have enough money left over to have some fairly extravagant nights and some fairly extravagant hotels across the world, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Phantoms are 500k in the US.
Exactly. So I could have 2 of those, one for Sundays.
I think they're a bit cheaper than that in the UK, though.
I mean, maybe I'm still on pre-COVID mind because I thought Phantoms and Rolls were like £300,000, £200,000, £250,000.
Apparently, everything's stupid now.
Well, I know the top spec Range Rover, brand new Range Rover with a stupid 6-litre V8, is £200,000.
Right, so you can get a 2018. So it depends how many owners it's had and how many miles it's done. This one's done 19,000 miles since 2018, and it's £219,000.
Right, so I would assume then that they're 400,000 new-ish.
Yes, they are. From 418,000.
Wow, COVID really did hit, didn't it?
Sammy, just think of how many chassis you could buy for your Range Rover.
Yeah, exactly. But I know it's the theory of I know as well as everybody else does that Range Rovers obviously don't. Rolls-Royce don't sell their cars at car shows. They sell their cars at boat shows. Yeah, and plane shows.
If I had £1 million, the first thing I would do is go and book a ticket to every single F1 race.
I love it that that's your more list than buy a property.
No, that would be my thing to get out of this house, is buy a property in the middle of nowhere.
But you didn't just say that. You literally just said if I had £1 million, the first thing I would do is buy an F1 ticket.
But then you said that, and I thought that's probably more the sensible idea, innit?
Oh yeah, but I'm like total buzzkill.
I want a house in the middle of nowhere, where no one can find me.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to be away. If people need me, they can have my number and information and all like. But anyone else, you can all leave me alone.
You need to go like the Isle of Skye or something then. Somewhere nice and remote. Get snowed in the winter.
I mean, you and Sammy can have my address.
So we know where to avoid.
I was going to say, why would we want that? That's like a no-go area. Unless you want it for us to have bombing runs. Like...
What do you mean without internet connection? Have you ever heard of Starlink?
I think he made his fence out of matchsticks. It just crumbled.
Who Pucks? Yeah, well, he's got no money. He spent it all on his house with Starlink.
Tell you what,
Trying to
when you
think.
look at this on the map, it doesn't look quite the same as when you look at it IRL.
It's that those little tiny tracks, Paul, are nonsense. They may as well not even exist.
Like, seriously, that's just impassable from here.
Paul, if I won the lotto and got the house next door to you, what would you do?
He would move, and I would help him.
It's a bit mean.
I love it how he didn't even need to answer. Like,
That's evil.
I think you're probably like a really noisy neighbour, though, aren't you, Sean?
Oh,
Like-
I'm not actually.
can you imagine living to that?
You get quite passionate.
Only when I'm gaming with you.
Well, that's not true.
I'm a very respectful neighbour. Apart from when my neighbour gets drunk and starts barking like a dog and I go out there and tell him to shut up.
You live in a neighbourhood where your neighbour gets drunk and starts barking like a dog. I mean, that's just
Yes.
amazing.
And then when you tell him to shut up, he invites you for a drink.
Yeah, but he's drunk, isn't he?
Yeah.
You want somebody to sit with and get drunk with. Do you bark back?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know whether I've been living in the country too long, but I found myself mooing at cows the other day.
Wait, what?
Well, I went for a walk round the block, and there was a field full of cows, and for some reason I started mooing, and I have no idea why I did that.
You want to see if you could,
Okay.
like, say a random word in cow?
Yeah,
see if
I
they
wanted
reacted
to
to
summon
it.
the cows with a moo. I don't know what it was. I just sort of...
There's quite a few people every year get injured from cow attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Because they cut across fields and these cows get really territorial and just attack them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people think cows like, oh, it's a cow. Don't go on a field with them. Blimey.
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Squirrel has seen, like, the fluffy cow that's like a teddy bear that comes bounding across the field. I probably need to find that video out and send that to her.
Oh, if they're rearing young, then they'll attack you. But even when they're not rearing young, they're just territorially defensive.
You
Like,
think how much a cow
Get out of
weighs?
my field. Oh yeah, that cow's pretty hefty.
Oh hey Skly Paul, Sumi, Sean and chat. I just arrived to heard Sumi say he started mooing. Skl but Heelan coos are cute though. Skl smart.
What a cute.
I think it's meant to be
coos.
healing cows. Yeah.
Oh, Highland cows. That's what he meant to say. Now I'm with you, Chris. I think you get, what is it, typo, like spell corrected a lot. Like you went to type Highland cows and it's put Helium coos. I don't know why, but Or maybe that's what you typed, I don't know. Jesus, terrain. Hillian is Scots word for Highland. You see, I never knew that, Chris. I just learned something. Hillian.
We need Matty in here to confirm that.
Oh yeah,
Well,
because
you're
he's
also
like definitive Scottish.
yeah, and you're also driving around in a fake £1,000,000 ball.
I am.
Hey, if not more, depending on how many extras you go for.
Well, it's got a rear view camera, so
For an extra £7,000. Trailer actually suits this thing. Imagine how hot that engine would be if it idled at this speed.
oh yeah, you'd need a lot of water to cool that engine down, wouldn't you?
No, I'm sure that way will be nothing like that.
What?
Might even go up through those trees.
Yeah, I would stick with the brown path rather than the light brown or cream.
The map is a lie.
Are you both on the other map rather than the one with the garage on it?
I'm on the other map.
I'm on the other map doing farming.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
I didn't know if I was going to get a cutscene or not.
Wild, wild horses.
Is that the other tractor unlocked then?
We've got both tractors, haven't we?
No, I think that means there's 4 available now. There you go, the futon.
The futon, can you sit on it?
No, futon, as in Wikiton. Futon.
Yeah, but that translates to fake Tom.
Well, is Tom fake then?
Yeah.
There you go, puppies. Maybe that tractor is more suitable for what you're trying to do.
I'm pretty sure I already had that tractor. But guess what, lads? I've got more farming to do.
But you love it.
Woo, yay, woo.
That's a big puddle. You thought a photon was a particle. What did I just say that? Photon was a particle. I literally just spoonerized that without even realizing it. That was amazing.
Tom, I saved the positive vibes for you only.
Oh, Tom's in chat. Shh, shh, shh. Stop talking about him.
Is that because we mentioned his name 3 times, or?
Yeah. We're all dissing him because we thought he wasn't here, but he secretly is. I mean, we were saying nice things about you, Tom, and then you showed up. Hi. Another trailer? Up there? You kidding me? People just keep losing trailers. Definitely was, Tom. Exactly, just great guys, that's what I'm saying, salt of the earth. Good lad, yeah. And then you turn up, it's amazing. I wonder if they oversteer like this IRL.
You'd hope not, wouldn't you? That's some cushion grabbing going on if that's the case, right?
Yeah. Hold on to the crockery.
Or could you please activate helping around the farm?
Only if you say it more passionately.
Thank you, Paul.
And yeah, it's activated 3 others while I was there. It was so nice.
It's kind of a weird mechanic, isn't it? And do you think it's for the multi-playing online with randos?
I assume so, so that one person's in control, but it in many respects doesn't make any sense, because if you have people in your lobby, you're the one who's benefiting from it, not them, because they don't get the money at the end of it all, right? So realistically, you're probably only joining people you know, in which case it shouldn't really matter, or at the very least should be an option. A bit like that, is it Railroad to Play, whatever it is, where you can like promote people to different levels so they can do things like they can buy stuff.
Well, that's Construction Sim.
It's also the same in not Railroads Online or Railroad.
Well, in Railroads Online there is now multiplayer options, so that's been added.
Railroader, I think, falls on it.
Railroader is the other one.
Yeah, and that way you can solve the problem that way. So I'll give you permissions to do these things.
Oh, Tom, go away. Hey, Tom, how was your landing, by the way?
Well,
Was it good? Or did you mess it up and have to go around again and suffer a skill issue because your plane wouldn't go into Toga?
Did he blame the plane?
Yeah.
I hope he's logged a bug report.
Oh yeah, and almost stalled in. Thank you, Matty.
Knowing Tommy was controlling at the same time.
Yeah, while doing a bit of coding.
So one thing for this Earth roamer, it's very efficient on fuel.
Which is amazing with how high it revs.
It's amazing considering it costs $750,000. You'd think people wouldn't care about fuel efficiency. Brandfeld. To show them, when was the last time you had a takeaway?
I was going to get one last night, but I didn't.
Okay, doesn't answer the question.
Probably when we last played this.
Nah. You've had one since then.
No, I've been going on a health kick. Because my blood results came back.
What, doner kebab?
How can I explain my blood results? Not very good.
They showed excessive levels of gnomism.
No mism. Oh, gang, come on.
So, had a look on the map and found the other Earth roamer.
Oh yeah.
So, I shall get that out.
Are you on this map or the other map?
Yeah, I'm back on this map.
Oh, you're there.
It's literally just above the port.
Just up from the roundabout.
Yeah.
Looks like a bus.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a lot bigger than the one that you're driving.
I didn't say it was the bigger one. I've not had a cheese toasty in a while either. Oh!
Was it a cheese on toast or a cheese toasty?
Cheese toasty. I'm probably down the hill.
Evening fuzzball. He was lurking while rebuilding your bed. Wait, what? What did you do to your bed?
Tom, I thought we were friends. Shut up. Nothing much. Turned a bunk bed into a single.
So basically, you took a saw and cut it down the middle.
It depends, because I like the new bunk beds are bolted on, so you can just disattach. You can take the top off without having to chop it.
Wait, what? The new bunk beds?
Yeah, like some bunk beds now, like it's basically a single bed, and then you just drop the one on top, and then there's a couple of bolts to lock it in place.
Mate, they're not new. When my kids were like as tall as you, they had those beds. We used to put one on top of the other.
Can you actually remember that far back, Paul?
Wow! My game just crashed.
Yeah, so did mine.
Good.
Like, literally, it's almost like you kicked her simultaneously.
The timing of that, you said that, and both of our games crashed.
Oh, they crashed, didn't they?
Honestly, that was like you both kicked her simultaneously.
The universe just ganged up on both of you and went, get out.
I can't believe the timing. The best bit is now Paul's gonna have to restart the server for us to join.
My guess is that Steam just did something.
Oh.
I just can't believe that timing.
And I've just heard what I said to you in my head, and I didn't mean it that way. It was more that your kids are quite tall, and Sean's still really short, so it was a long time ago. That was honestly what I was thinking.
You're he's trying to dig himself out of the hole now.
Launching.
Squirrel is playing Snowrunner.
Exactly, Tom. Keep digging, Sammy.
That was honestly in my head. I was doing heighties, not.
I know you're only 22, Paul.
So are you? Inches?
Yeah, that's true.
Modded trucks off. I'm so glad we're on the Steam version. It's a lot more stable.
Oh, well, I've got to say, Paul, I saw somebody playing SnowRunner with a wheel over this weekend, and it looked painful.
What, in third person or first person?
No, in third person most of it, but they were playing it with a wheel, and they were struggling, like really, really struggling.
How? There's like no false feedback, no nothing.
But yeah, they were like almost like having to stand up to move the wheel around to make the truck do what they think they wanted to do it. I think I blame Pups, Paul, and the fireman, really.
Oh, go away!
Where's the other earth mover then?
Yeah, I haven't finished unlocking it yet.
Oh.
No, he dug himself a hole with a digger and then the game crashed.
That's consim, mate. Yeah.
Lol, Tom, I can get behind that!
Definitely Matty's fault. Is Matty even here?
Probably, I think so.
I think he's lurking, yeah.
I know, I think he's modding.
No, Roman John.
I know that's in an hour, in 40 minutes time.
I guess we can't blame him for stuff then. The good old Ank. I wish he could take more than 2 slots. Well, something I've not driven for a little while. 4 on grad. Multi-purpose cargo module. It's quite nice.
Do you want to go past somewhere?
You're alright, mate. Cheers.
Nice.
Benji T, thank you for 88 months. Compact, thank you for 57. Andy225, thank you for 94. When are they going to add the ability to paint the trailers the same colour as the truck?
Never.
It can't be that hard.
You know, yesterday we were talking about the Twitch list of things people want them to add and they haven't.
Yeah.
Do you think there's the same thing for Snowrunner?
Probably not. Actually, no, there isn't. They're Discord.
There will be something somewhere.
Hi, Matty.
Oh, shh, Matty's here. We were just saying nice things about you, Matty.
Yeah, we were saying what a lovely person.
I forgot I had the other truck on the back!
All I saw was your truck go flying in the air!
Yesterday, when I did this a few minutes ago, the other truck... Wow, I've damaged that.
Oh,
When-
that was...
The Ank last time went straight over that bit, no problem at all, but because the rear bit was hanging over on the tow line, it got stuck.
All I saw was you like bounce, and then the front of your truck just go up in the air like you were doing a wheelie.
I say in the Ank, it makes it through there on its side.
I was just about to pull you back on your wheels.
Sorry, they're so damaged, mate. I did like 500.
Brilliant.
Okay.
You got shadow play, haven't you, Sean? Did you clip it?
No. I've got. I clipped it, but whether I clipped it when I saw Chris say it, whether that was enough time for the setting I have to record it, who knows? It must be an afternoon if you and Paul falling off the road and flipping your
I
truck.
have been down there so many times and never turned over. And now it just decides, you know what? Now's a good time to just turn you over.
I think Somi's on his way back down that way.
I am, yeah.
'Cause that's where he flipped.
Or just there.
Yeah, I flipped in biblical proportion, though.
Oh yeah, yours was amazing.
Well, so the thing that I was towing was wrecked. The tanks were ruined, the engine was ruined, the suspension was ruined. I think I had a flat tyre.
Really? So you got I've been trashed by that plastic sign. I've been through that and it's just destroyed my suspension.
I'm going to try and do this now. I bet it won't work because Paul's sitting there. But what I was trying to do is what I'm about to do. If it works, it's going to be brilliant.
Oh no. Oh, get ready to laugh.
Well, if he drops down the low side, he won't be able to flip me back on my wheels.
So, the last time I came through here, I literally kept my speed up, went through here, and didn't do any damage and did that. Which is what I tried to do, right?
Watch out, there's a fence though.
I didn't hit the fence, but that was what I tried to do. But with the other truck on the back, it didn't work that way.
No, it did, Sammy, because you ended up in the river.
Well, the other truck's wider, I think, isn't it?
I think it's because on a tow line and it was slightly further into the ravine. So,
Also,
yeah.
that thing's got foot plates sticking out the back, which will hit the wall.
Yeah, mate, I don't know. It didn't go well. It didn't go well.
That's one word for it.
Do you want to detach your trailer?
Hmm?
Do you want to detach your trailer? Why is that not rolling?
Just don't have the skills.
Yes. Good evening, Martin.
That's the same truck yesterday, Paul, that we had trouble getting back on its wheels, wasn't it?
I don't think I've driven this truck in this map.
Right, don't pull.
At this
not
point,
want to
I'm
snap,
thinking I'll
does
just
it?
reset it and drive back
Yeah.
down here.
Alright.
Just for whatever reason, this is just not going anywhere. I can only imagine the crane module just makes it a bit top heavy so you can't pull it back over. Just notice that under the speedo, the Azov, its odometer doesn't change. It still says 33.8. 6459.7, the numbers don't ever change.
Okay, unless the truck is gap approved, I'm not going through that crevice again. Because it's just a pain, isn't it?
What, you mean like riding the high side bit?
Yeah, so every other time I've come through there, with the trucks of the right size, they just go through that, they just manage to stay on the tarmac, just.
You're kidding me, game. Come on. Really? Do you know, I'm beginning to think this thing is like so top heavy that even its own winch can't hold it.
Do you need pups rescue services?
I don't think you'll be able to, mate.
I'll bring out the big truck.
I think that
I'll run back and see
this
if I can get
this
it.
module in front of the crane, plus maybe the crane as well, makes it ridiculously top heavy. Well, I can just reset if you want.
Well, I'm turned around heading back to you, so.
Which truck are you in? Because you couldn't move me last time.
I'm in the Ank this time.
I've been through here with all kinds of vehicles, but this one doesn't want to go through it.
Whoa. Did it just go completely dark for you, pups?
Yeah.
Does not want to roll back on its wheels, does it?
Nope.
Am I going to be able to turn around here or not?
Yeah, you have 16-point turn. Woo. Thank you.
Welcome. Just wait for you to get up here. I'm sure you'll be fine. There we go.
Great success.
Okay, the ank is that strong that it's making the truck that I'm towing power slide.
Ank's pretty quick as well.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to yeet it off a rock, the Ank's the vehicle to do it in. Want to meet you? How you doing? Now the question is, do I risk going through this port like this? Or I did
Should be
detach
fine.
the vehicle off the back?
It should be fine.
I went through the towing a tractor.
Yeah, I've been through there on a 3-stack like you. You should be fine.
But if it's not, we can blame Matty.
No, you can't. He's here.
Oh, so we'll blame Wiki Tom. And by blame, we mean say nice things about you.
Joe Webster, thank you for tier 2, 52 months.
Okay, towing vehicles on the other map seems strange. Because I've just bombed through the first map, and then now I'm on the second, and it's not towing the same way that it was towing.
Try turning the engine on and off a couple of times. As in the towed vehicle's engine.
Well, we had that earlier with the log trailer things,
Yeah.
didn't we? The
It
behaviour's
seems
super
strange
weird.
on this map. It doesn't seem to want to do it. And now that I've got here, it looks like the mission is updated, and I didn't need to bring 2 vehicles anyway. Get that one. There you go, Paul.
What? What?
It's the other Earth roamer.
Oh, you've got it unlocked. Actually, was it put it on the other map or the starter map?
It's on the other map, not the on the foothills.
What's it called? Earth Roamer SX.
It's the
or
Earth
something
Roamer
like this.
SX.
Let's have a look.
That's the one based on a Chevy chassis.
That was Chevy to the levy. Right, customize. Let's have a look. Engine 5.8, 6.2, 6.2 turbo. Let's go. Military grade. I'm sure it is. Fine-tune, freeway, or Snowrunner engine. So gearbox. Raised suspension, thank you very much. Tires. All-terrain. That's interesting. So under the all-terrain, there's a 46-inch UAD, and they differ. The second one is good in the mud, and the other two are average. There's actually variation within the 3 style. That's the only one that does that. The stock tyres are actually the best, Tommy. Lol. What, the highway tyres? Give me a break.
No, off-road. The off-road, there's the Earth Roamer wheels, which I think are the wheels for this actual thing.
What, then they're the best?
They're the ones that
43 inch.
They're the ones that I've had. I put the 46s on.
Well, Tommy's saying the stock tyres are the best. Unless he means them, the single. Well, why
No,
would you
the 46 Earth Roamers. That's what I put on the other truck.
And did you power slide around?
Yeah.
So why is that
That
better?
was the fun.
Why is that better than 2 like double rears? Surely you've got more traction, more stability, more tires on the tarmac kind of thing.
I don't know. The performance of the LTI that I had I was quite happy with it. I mean, you would be after you spent £1 million on a truck,
Someone
right?
says UOD2 for me. Double wide in the back, more traction.
The service kit. What happens if you don't have the service kit?
You don't get the parts and the wheels and the fuel.
Okay, so you're just a big empty box at that point.
Yeah, I think you're a camper at that point.
Make any sense, does it?
Well, at least the idle speed is a little bit better on the other one, but I wouldn't say it's right.
Again, there's no like amazing. Well, there's not even any like patterned colours for it. It's just solid colours.
That's what I mean. They could have done some cool design.
You can't have a Viking unless you complete 4 trials. $1 million truck right there. Probably more actually because of all the accessories. Let's see how it handles on the tarmac. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Dear God. Although it seemed to like understeer less, it was a little bit more predictable in how it was going, and I think the double tyres saved it from rolling over then. It does seem to handle a little bit better.
I mean, I'm not that into American trucks, but I would say that looked more like a Dodge, but I haven't seen the Chevy comparison. You have to send me the video, perhaps.
Yeah, I know it's a Chevy because I saw it on their website. They only do Ford and Chevy chassis.
That sign keeps reappearing. Took a little bit of wheel damage going through there. Whoa! The heck? Just went over the bridge and just suddenly kicked left. The engine audio is just absurd. Why does it keep... If you like back off the trigger slightly and keep applying it, you keep hearing it go vroom. Cryptix UK, thank you for 64 months. Yeah, it doesn't idle as high as the other one.
No.
But it still sounds pretty high revving diesel.
Yeah, put it like this, it's not doing what it's saying it's doing on the dash.
Need a game with a steam-powered generator just so we can please Chris.
Factorio.
Is that got a steam-powered generator? I suppose it has the boiler.
Yeah. Wait for it, did someone say Factorio?
He's not AFK, Larry. He is just immersed in the pure enjoyment of farming. He's sitting there wondering why he's not been playing Farm Sim all these years and getting so much enjoyment out of gaming. That's
No,
what it is.
I'm sat here wondering if this planter is going to work by the time I get it to the field. Because I have just gone YOLO, decided to just drag it with a truck and see what happens.
See, I've got this theory that Pups is afraid to play Farm Sim because he knows that he might actually get addicted to it.
I think he'd be 1,000 hours if he got it.
No.
I don't think he's got 1,000 hours in any game apart from Hunt Showdown.
Siege?
Yeah, but he is a tryharder on that. Isn't he?
I've got nearly 2,000 hours in Siege.
It's all about our concentration, you see.
See, I think he could concentrate on soybeans all day long.
Maybe Pups needs Farm Sim for Christmas. I won't be buying it for myself, that's for sure.
He's going to buy it for somebody else.
No.
And then they'll buy it for him. And then he can say, I never bought the game.
You know what you need for Christmas, Paul? Some Freddos.
What, like a box of 100 or something?
Yeah.
I've heard you can get them for a £5, but I think it's a lie.
Yeah. I mean, I'll quite happily send you some. So, do you want some?
I'm not really a fan of Freddos.
What chocolate? Is there a chocolate bar as sweet you like?
Oh no. I shall get back to you.
You just let me know.
Perhaps he's going to get it at wholesale prices. Well, let me get vehicle spare parts.
Yeah, sure, John. If you're paying for the postage.
Can you send me some prawn cocktail anything?
Prawn cocktail, anything, I love it. Can you not get prawn cocktail over there?
No. Not that I'm aware.
What, in Canada? They just don't have it. You can't find them anywhere. Oh my god.
Can you get them in America?
Think so. Prawn cocktails you got it. Oh my god. I feel sorry for everybody in the rest of the world now. That's insane.
Oh.
Like, what on earth is that?
Yeah, shrimp flavour is pretty close from what I've previously done.
Oh.
Oh, what do you want to activate now?
No, could you jump in the Kenny that's next to me, please?
Why?
And put me back on my wheels because I don't think the game liked me dragging the planter, so I attached it to the tractor and went flying.
Which truck are you in?
I'm just literally down the road from you. Should be a Kenny you can jump in.
Wait, you're farming and you tipped over?
Yeah, because the game didn't like me dragging the planter, so I attached it to the tractor after dragging it, and I went flying.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Thank you.
I mean, just before Wiki Tom says it, to be fair, Pups.
It says on the tin of prawn cocktail Pringles that they are made in Belgium, but you can't get them in Belgium.
Yeah, but there's not just Pringles. There's Walkers, there's like Tesco do them. Like so many different ones. You can get prawn cocktail flavour in lots of crisp style.
Yep.
I just can't believe that. It's got to be an import-export market right there. So Pups got this plan, right? You buy loads of prawn cocktail at wholesale prices, and then we'll ship them over to Canada and America and start selling them.
I mean, we could, Paul.
Exactly. Like a fortune.
Pups,
Yeah.
is your game going stupid.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I'm turning left without no reason.
Wait, what?
Okay, it seems to be fixed. What about yours, Sammy?
I had like micro lag from hell.
Oh, I've had that today.
Weird.
But there's been times when like me and Paul have been lagging and frame dropping, you've not.
You have stores like Taste of Britain that does get them, but they sell out so fast. Sounds to me, Trucker J, like there's a big demand.
Oh, we could make a killing.
Exactly.
Was that another Freddo that bite the dust?
No, definitely not.
So what you're saying is, Paul, you need 2 boxes of Freddos.
No, because I don't want to get diabetes, Sean.
I'll just give you a year supply of Freddo.
Like, it's doing that thing again.
365 Freddos.
Doing that thing where it just gets stuck.
Yeah, and then you can't move forward or backwards.
Yeah, and I've got micro lag to hell for some reason. I don't know whether it's the setup that you've got. I don't know. Something's different badly, and I've got stage complete that keeps coming up.
Frome, that's such a con.
What is?
Frome says I can buy Walker's Prawn Cocktail Crisp 6-pack of 25 grams, so the tiny bags, for €7.
Dude, that is just outrageous.
€7.39.
That is actually outrageous.
Okay, so there is a problem with this game. I've done half a field, but I've only done 3%.
I've just got stage complete that keeps coming up and up and up.
Okay, I've got
And
this
up
idea.
again.
Let's jump to a different map and then jump back and see if we can get it all to resync. Because that usually does things.
It. Where's the garage? €15, Frome!
That's a joke.
They're £1.80 in the shop today. Okay, so my game has stopped freaking out.
I've jumped from one map and jumping back to the other.
I can't... Oh, no. Is it what? I don't know what my game's doing now.
Nope, start doing it again.
No, it's still broken.
What if I jump in your farming vehicle, Sean?
You can try, I'll jump out of it a second. I'm out. John, I don't even want to imagine how much it would cost to post.
30 Canadian dollars for one tube.
Yeah, see, you've got the problem I've got, Paul. It's not even moving.
Okay, with pool farming, my game has stopped.
Stopped what?
It's stopped.
See, I think farming's the issue personally, but
I'm in full motion, and my truck is full motion, full breath, but it's not doing anything. It's stopped.
I wonder if I broke
There,
it.
kicked. There you go.
what?
I was going to say, I wonder if I
I just got kicked.
I think I may have broke it by dragging the planter across a map.
That was like the longest ever kick. Like literally 3 minutes.
I think it is going to be a restart and not me dragging farming equipment across
Was
the map anymore.
that your planter or Paul's planter?
Yeah, that was just that's Paul's planter, so that's Paul's
Right.
tractor as well, so it will all stay there. But I dragged the planter across a map with a truck. And when I attached it to the tractor, that seems to when the game bugged completely out for both of us.
So what are we doing?
I think you're going to need to bounce the game again.
Stefan, thank you, 28 months. I'm sorry to hear that, Stefan. Thank you very much, 28 months. Knew something was up with this when they took so long testing it. They know there's an issue.
I seem to remember that the farming wasn't seamless the first time we did it.
No, it wasn't. There was always some weirdness.
The worst bit is I think that's like the 5th or 6th field I'm on now. I've lost count of how many fields I've planted with soybean. I'm okay, PC gaming yourself.
Yeah, it's the new DLC map. Austria. Truckers who drive for small businesses drive more than 3 million miles in their lifetime.
Oh, did you know that fact off the top of your head, Paul?
Yeah, it was just one of those random things that you know.
Oh, that's awesome.
I hate the farming tasks. You see, they just need to take them out of the game.
I do. I want to meet the person that thought that was a good idea. Just Paul is like me and Sammy go extreme.
Leave the farming for farms then. Managed to solo Amur after 85 hours.
Woo!
It's a great map, but 85 hours solo, dude. Yikes. Detopta, thank you for 35 months. Ouch. Ridiculous amounts of damage. What does the farming task add to the game? Is it relevant to the core game? Not really. You see, they just don't do maps like that one anymore.
I miss big things like that.
Exactly, you've got this like thing that completes at the end. It's cool.
No, I think you're wishful thinking there, Chicken Bootsy.
Do you know we're like 5 weeks away until people start setting off loads of fireworks?
Can you not remind me?
And my dog's going to start just crying in the corner.
Yeah, both of my dogs hate it as well.
I mean, it's just the scary of less than 90, right?
Yeah, can you not remind me about that either, please?
Well, it's got to be about just slightly over 90 till we're in a new year, right? Not really, Commander Dodson.
So the next season, season 15, is going to be called Oil and Dirt.
Oil and dirt.
Yes.
So they're going back to the oil rig type thing, maybe.
And yeah, and then season 16 is to be named.
Oil and dirt. Guess not much snow. Why would you want snow in this game? So you can run through it? Nah. Mud is where it's at. Or dirt.
That's another thing, just because that person mentioned the look of the new map. The next one, they need to make the map unique. Because I think you said it the first time we played this map. If you took away the trees, it is just America.
Well, no, if you take away the buildings and the German signs, it could be anywhere. It could be in the middle of Norway. You know, it's... I don't know. I just don't feel like they're going for anything big anymore. They're just going for, they've got the formula.
Yeah.
And they're just doing that.
The big stuff was cool, though. One of my favourite clips from when we first started this is us trying to move a train. And for me and Sam, it was in sync.
Yeah.
But for you as the host, it wasn't, so you got sent flying.
Yeah, couldn't move that train. Pretty much legal. It's like they've split things into like seasons, and within the season they've got 4 things, haven't they, every year? So really, every map has to fit in a 3-month cycle. That's what it comes down to. But don't forget, that's all the way from concept to design to actual map development and then through testing. It's all got to fit within 3 months, and I think that's why we're not seeing any big spectacular stuff anymore. You seen any of the snooker, Sean?
I've been watching bits and bobs, yeah, because I can watch it on Discovery Plus.
It's on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, I already paid for Discovery Plus because I got a deal for like I pay like £2 for like 6 months. I can watch every single match. I'm not stuck to just the one they show. Yep, only 2 maps that actually have snow. About 2 seasons.
That's not
Scandinavia.
That isn't there the. So there's Alaska.
Scandinavia. I think
Amur.
Yukon had some, didn't it? Kola Peninsula, definitely.
Wasn't it Yukon that had the?
Wasn't Alaska just normal? I don't think Alaska was snow, was it?
I don't.
Yeah, Alaska is where it started, wasn't it?
Oh, so okay.
Yeah,
so
Alaska,
it's 3.
Kola, and Amur. Yeah.
So 3 out of.
But isn't the Yukon got like a snow-top peaks, and there's an ice bit on the top of the Yukon, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a few maps that have bits of snow on it. They're not dominantly snowable.
So out of 14 seasons they've done so far, 3 are really snow maps, and a couple of them have a bit of snow on top of a mountain.
Yeah, maybe it's we've not read the title correctly. It's Snowrunner, as in avoid the snow, right? So
That's good thinking, actually. I didn't think of it like that, Simon. Now you mention it.
yeah, maybe we've been reading into it. We've been thinking Snowrunner, as in you are a snow runner, but maybe it's you run from the snow.
I honestly didn't think of it. Like, thank you for enlightening me.
That can't be right. Deliver 2 fertilizers to the farm where you are, Sean.
Yeah, there was 3 more steps. That's the last step of that mission.
What, deliver 2 fertilizer from that farm to that warehouse? That you could almost just drag them there.
Yes.
That doesn't make...
But because the game kept crashing, I now have to drive my truck all the way back here. But I need a truck over there anyway for the next farming bit. So.
Well, I got to come over to you anyway, so...
Oh, if you want to do that, then I'll drive another truck over and then you can help me do the last one.
I've got a theory as to why they're not doing snowy maps anymore. Global warming.
That's a good theory.
They're just getting with the future, you know? That's what it is. Like, well, it's not going to be much snow around, so you might as well have maps that don't have any. All the more reason to do sand and desert maps.
I would love a sand and desert map. Yeah, they can on the Meet Tube. They've done it before.
That's the way they should do it, Fox. They should have, like... Because they got 4 maps in every season, the 4th map should always be a snowy map, because that's the winter season. They should do it that way.
Yeah, but isn't the season like the financial calendar? So in theory, the 3rd map should be.
Oh, well, make it the 3rd map then, but when it's winter, when it comes out in the Northern Hemisphere, then that's when it should be.
I love the clarification you just threw in there.
Well, because I
at the
knew
very
somebody'd
end,
say,
Paul.
oh, that's in Australia, you know.
Yeah, well, it's still morning here, Paul. It's morning in the summertime. Yeah.
Oh. Better to be stuck on a log. John, thank you for 58 months. What do you mean summer's the cold season over there? Doesn't make any sense.
Here we go.
Doesn't make any sense. There goes the sign.
There goes the song.
Do 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 do.
Isn't it so strange that we fear getting copyright strikes, so that's as much as we would do? Like, it's just... It's a weird world we live in, isn't it?
It's the music industry world you live in. The same people that never wanted you to have digital audio or listen to things via MP3. They thought everybody would just turn into a massive pirate. Same reason we have region-locked DVDs and all the other nonsense.
They could do a Christmas one. No, they can't.
What would a Christmas map be, Dusty? Describe it to me.
You're in Lapland.
Yeah, but ETS, ATS are just events that they add onto the map. They don't change the map or bring out a specific map for Christmas. Well, I think Dusty's saying have a Santa map or something. You have to fix Santa's workshop, move gifts around.
That just makes me want to vomit in my own mouth.
Don't do that, you'd have to swallow it.
No, Pups isn't a Scrooge. He's trying to put up this front because he actually works for Santa in his spare time.
I really don't. Whoa! Oh, what did you do?
Dude, I came up this exact same slope where I got stuck last time. I got to here, and now I can't move.
Okay, so doing that just made me hit an invisible wall. My truck just went about 6 feet in the air and landed again.
There's something broken, seriously. This happens with alarming regularity now.
This is the theory beaker, you see.
And I got stuck on that hill at that exact point last time.
Yeah, and you doing that...
And not long after that, we had to restart.
Yeah, and that made my truck go flying.
Look, it's literally doing it again. See? There's no reason why I'm stuck. I'm not stuck on anything at all.
Some idiot has parked their camper van in the middle of a roundabout.
What, the camper van that offers his service and repairs next to a fuel tanker as well?
Yeah, well,
In
honestly,
a convenient place out of the way in the roundabout.
Honestly, thinking they can camp on a roundabout.
They're not camping.
I was going to say, what do you think this is, Call of Duty?
Not putting claymores down, mate. They're there so you can get your vehicle serviced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last season 2 when you tried to fetch the plaid, your Mustang crane cemented itself into the road and wouldn't budge. Something trippy going on.
The first time we've ever had anything like this. I'm on my way to you. I'm not that far, so if you do get stuck, I can tow you. It has to be a bug. Which is weird because they knew they had bugs and yet they still released it like 2 weeks early after saying it would be out in October.
Yeah, we were ramped up for it being released in October, right?
Yep. Everybody duck!
Whack.
Would you like me to drag your trailer backwards?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, mine.
Just need to do a 5-point turn, I'm good. Taking a bit of fertilizer down the road.
And you're stuck. I thought you were stuck again there.
You watched other streams and it happens, Dusty. What? Getting stuck or? I do wonder with like the random suspension damage if it's actually related to the map somehow.
Could well be.
What? I've just gone to the wrong place. Dang it. Oh well. I've just taken the last service spare part from there. I don't want to delete it.
Lol.
See, there's no way to put it back. That's the most annoying thing. What mission needs that? I can't see one, can you?
I'm looking, but I can't see one yet. There's no contract, so maybe a task?
I've looked through all the tasks. I can't see any service spare parts needed in any task.
On the upper map.
What, this isn't showing all of them?
No, that just shows the ones on that map. okay. You don't need it on the other map either.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I've just been through them all as well.
So I should just delete it. Can't I?
Yeah, and can you help me deliver some potatoes?
I've only got 50 litres of fuel left, mate. Could be an issue. Actually, have I got fuel on board? I think I do. Yes, I do. Turn that off a sec. What is it you need delivering?
So it's in the bag. Needs 3 lots of potatoes on this map and 3 lots of potatoes on the other map. So it just depends what map you want to deliver potatoes
Well,
on.
you can only carry 2.
No, I can take 3.
Hmm?
Yeah, this is a long flatbed.
What's the mission?
It's in the bag.
It's not showing where we get them from. Is that the other map?
No, it's on this map down the road. I know where it is.
Literally not showing it for me.
Lol. I know where you can get them if you want to follow me.
Okay.
I don't know what map you want to deliver them on.
I don't know.
3 need this map and 3 on the other map.
All you guys are streaming, what's the worst game you've ever played? Honestly,
My
I don't
soccer.
know.
Identity.
Did I even play that?
I don't know if you streamed it. I don't think you did actually.
I'm not sure I
I'm pretty
did.
I'm pretty sure you streamed it for all of like 20 minutes.
I don't even think you can put that on the banner of game. It was just a tech demo gone wrong. Oopsie.
Still makes me laugh.
A lot of people enjoyed that game, whether you did it or not, you know.
The concept was cool, right? I loved the fact that you could build a car and it was realistic in that fact. But then they just kept adding more stuff that was like, if a bee hits your windscreen or whatever, you die.
The prison thing was the be all for me. That was when I stopped playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of ruined the formula at that point. It's almost like he just went into self-destruct mode. Because he hasn't updated the game for years.
Yeah.
And the follow-on game never materialised. So it's just, yeah, he just clearly got bored and walked away.
Because I did love the whole concept of you make the car and you have to do everything to get the car going.
It was good in the early days, Matty, you know. It didn't stop you from doing things, but gradually it did. Like, they took away the bit, like the fun stuff that you could do, like you go and fill up the honey truck and then go and dump it in the churchyard.
That was fun.
You know, just crazy stuff like that. Because you could. But then he quickly turned that into, oh, well, if you do that, you get fined by people that don't see you do it, but somehow know you've done it. And the police, they started to become oppressive. They would know you'd done things even though nobody'd seen it. It just got a bit weird. And like the fun gradually got sucked out of it. And then like somebody says when they brought the prison in, that was just stupid. Somebody's been shot.
Yeah.
I heard it. Round the back of the warehouse, I heard that.
I thought we were talking about my summer car still.
I didn't really have a problem with the bees, but when they used to come through the windscreen and kill you instantly, I just thought that was getting a bit silly.
Yeah.
I mean, you could understand pain and health and, like, it deteriorates you, but you wouldn't get killed from a bee, would you?
It's just like an instant death scenario, like not even you couldn't even take some kind of syringe with you, and if you had the syringe you could, you know, quickly
yeah, and
jab
even the
yourself.
wasp in the car, isn't it? The wasp in the car and the wasp in the loft.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just... You're not going to die, are you? You might be in severe discomfort.
Yeah, but the forgetful Larry. How long ago did the dev say that?
I believe it when I see it, Larry.
Yeah.
Pops, these drops are just a pain, man. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what they're like on the other map. If you want to check to see if they're easier on the first map, and I'll do this map.
I'll stand. I'll just do this map. I know this map now. Right, I'll go and do this one.
Go and do the other one.
I'll go down to the tourist office.
Oh yeah, the only way to get back on the main road is this way.
Yeah, Mombazoo I enjoyed, but that got fairly samey quickly. I've been playing Junkyard Truck as well.
I saw that. Is that any good?
It's hard to describe.
Okay.
When I first played it, it was really good. Like My Summer Car, groundbreaking, but not with the death, right?
Yeah.
It's gone to a point where I find it. I've restarted the save, and it's really hard to get going.
Ah, okay.
Like really, really hard to get going, and there's not enough built-in guides or even guides online that would help you with any of it. Like, it's only because I've done it before.
You know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing, yeah? So it's like, the game is there, but the support for it isn't, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which game's it?
Junkyard Truck. But like that is, but you can only do like engine stuff on that, and even the engine stuff is a bit crude. You know, like on My Summer Car, there was like timing setup and valve setup and stuff, which was all like
Well, that's what I'd
a bit tedious. No, but a little bit tedious. But it was good fun if that was what you were into, right? But with Junkyard Truck, like most of it is only like engine stuff, really.
I made so much money from the game, there's no need to do anything more. The other guy lives in the neighbouring town. Huh. He's like a musician as well, wasn't he? He used to play instruments and stuff.
Yeah, because he did all the music by himself for that game, didn't he?
It was a good game. I just wish that there was I wouldn't say a passive mode, but just a dialed down
Original mode.
fine mode, you know?
The OG mode.
Like give me customization settings of how tough I want the police to be. 'Cause I'm quite happy getting fined for dumping slurry in the churchyard. I don't, that's not what I don't mind, But I would, like as Paul says, I'd rather it was like, oh, they've seen you do it, or they happen to drive past, and then you run that risk, But getting arrested for stuff that you've done because, yeah.
It's a shame, really, because that game had so much potential.
There was still stuff that was completely imbalanced about it, like the whole strawberry picking thing. Like the amount of tediousness versus the money you got for it was completely imbalanced. And the rallying thing, initially the whole rally thing was fun, and it was just like you'd go in one direction and you could actually win it, and then one day he patched the game, ramped it up, and the rally stage was ridiculously hard. Like even your best time was getting ruffle stomped by the AI. And then just to add insult to injury, he then made the rally stage both ways. So you had to do a good time one way and then do a good time the other way, all without dying.
Oh, and he added AI cars into the whole effect as well.
Yeah, which I had a laugh with by, getting them all at the bridge and like punching people, knocking them out, putting them in the way of the AI vehicles, which would then crash. And then I was having a a right laugh with that, and that was funny. But in terms of doing the rally, which was half the point of My Summer Car, was build this car, tune it up, you know, and then rally it, just race it. But if you raced it and destroyed the car or crashed it, the pain of fixing it was so high. And then if you couldn't even have a hope of winning the race, it's like, what's the point? I might as well just brew kill you and sell that. The scooter was a lot of fun, the little two-wheel motorbike.
Yeah.
Catching the bus was alright initially, but then that got tedious. Because once you get on the bus, you're locked onto it. You can't even get out your seat, you can't do anything until he drops you off. So even if you're thirsty and you're dying of thirst, you can't even stop the bus. It's just stupid.
The forgetful Larry, you didn't tell me when the dev said that thing. Well, if it makes you feel any better, the drops on the other map are just as bad as your map.
I figured there would be. So yeah, all in all, that's why I don't play it anymore, and that's why I'm not playing it again.
And people still don't understand that years later.
No.
Dusty, just watch where you put full stops. A bot thinks it's illegal. Dev said that on the 26th of May this year.
Said what?
But apparently it's just people. My winter car is apparently due to release in December or something.
Well,
I just think the game's dead. I also feel like he should have done more with the first one before starting another one.
well, this is it. He didn't actually finish off the game, did he? But maybe he thought, I can't finish the game until I develop this other one because this one will blend into the next one. I don't know.
If he's bringing the same troll approach to the new one, why even bother with a new one? Fair point. You had enough of your trailer pull.
No, I was just going to put one on the back here, but I didn't unpack it.
I need some good recommendations of single-player games.
You got single-player games. You don't play them.
No, but like I was saying this to Tom, most of my games are I've got multiplayer games because I've played them with you and the team. So I don't really have that many games that I play single player.
Farming Sim is a single player game.
No, I'm good. I'm fantastic, thank you very much. Lol, Tom. I have tried that game that Paul plays where he's got a character in the game, yes.
I think me and Paul would be really impressed to see you play Factorio with no mods.
I've played Factorio with no mods.
But like the chaos, I think would be ridiculous.
No, because I kind of go OCD on my factoring. I have legitimately spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how to run a conveyor belt neatly. Like, Paul has seen my science setups. Everything has its place.
What, the blueprint copy pasta setups?
No, even when I used to do the liquid stuff by myself. The worst bit was, right, I'm calling out Whiteland here. He should have a lovely looking bus. And Whiteland would just come along and cut into it wherever we wanted and make it look like spaghetti. And then I would go back, delete it all, and make it look nice.
Satisfactory's in V1.
No, I'm good. Give me a new map and I'll happily go back to that game.
I gotta admit, V1 released and the group of
Sophie,
people.
is there a Hoover or something going on?
I think it's a blender. I think the partner is making lunches. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just wonder what the noise was. What is in the blender?
I don't even know if it's a blender, mate.
What was you saying, Tommy? V1 released?
So, Satisfactory V1 release, and the guys I used to play it with like messaged me to say, "Are you going to jump back in?" And I thought, "Yeah, come on, I'll give it a shot." I haven't got past I've done the onboarding, and that's it. So I've literally done a tutorial. Because I was a bit like, I haven't played it in so long. I perhaps just better play that first. And I didn't have any motivation to play it any further than that. Like, I don't know what it was. I'm not saying I'm never going to play it again. I didn't feel like there was even enough there. And bearing in mind, I haven't played it since probably like update 6. You know, like I don't know.
See, that's all the validation I need. That it needs a new map.
Yeah, the trouble with starting again was like all the high level stuff that you have on your character. You haven't got, have you? So it's like a grind to get back to even a decent level of, you know, your speed boots and your like thingy baton and your rifle and stuff. You know, like
until you get to the new stuff as well. You've done everything previously.
Yeah, all the stuff that you like to have to roam the thing and, you know, shoot the critters from miles away. Like, you don't have that if you start the game again, do you? So yeah.
Yeah, because like until like you reach the new stuff, you're basically just doing everything you've done before.
Point Mill, do you mean DayZ now?
Also, Matty, I play Flight Sim.
When was the last time you fired it up?
The other day to update it.
Okay. When was the last time you flew?
It would have been us when we was in Tokyo. Not Tokyo, in Japan somewhere. Was it Tokyo? Where did we fly in Japan?
That was 6 months ago, more?
I don't think that was the last time. I haven't, like, I like Flight Sim, but the flights have to be up to an hour and a half. Anything longer, my brain just goes, yeah, this is, yeah, I need to entertain myself somehow. Which is why I think the new career mode and the missions and the new flight sim are awesome. Eventually, I will buy the new flight sim. Some point in the next 4 years. I've got more important things to do first. What edition are you getting, Matei?
He's getting deluxe. Like, nobody's going to buy Aviator. Hardly anybody's going to buy a Steelbook edition, so it's going to be deluxe for most people.
Yeah, I stopped night gaming buying the Aviator edition. Hey, Briscoe.
Tell you what, the one thing about putting this crane service pack on the back of this thing is it more than doubles its fuel capacity, because that's the big weakness it has, was 200 litres of fuel. And when it can burn 20 litres a minute, that's like 10 minutes of runtime. But with that on the back, you get another 250. But it is top heavy and it's impossible to straighten out.
That's
Don't fall over.
And when it does fall over, it's not the easiest thing to get back on its wheel. Landlord Super isn't for me.
Oh, that's quite good. But been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. Finished that. Built a 3-story house. Yeah. That's quite good fun since you probably last played that, Paul, because they've got the compressor updates if you played it.
Yeah, they added a bunch of stuff, and then I think they went on and developed something else. I can't remember the other game they've done. Hey, Blackmore. Bringing out a jalopy style game if you remember correctly. Good morning, Jason. You know, it's almost 8 o'clock at night and he's saying good morning to me. It feels weird. Hey, Blackmore, thank you very much. 10 subs gifted. A bonus 4 from Twitch. If you just got a sub, please give Blackmore a thank you. Thank you, sir. The late gift party. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated.
Twitch has taken the top gifter spot on his stream, Paul.
What?
Twitch is now #1 with 26 gifted subs.
Lol. As if.
Don't forget to join the Discord, where you can select roles for Twitch, YouTube, and schedule announcements.
I just always have to take the one that's not... I wish you could choose the one to drop.
Yeah. I find that so annoying when you've got like a massive trailer. You're like, I want you to take it from the back first.
Exactly. Weight distribution, like, take that one. Do you think there will be a beta or an opportunity for content creators for more content anytime soon? Jake, I'm not sure what you're referring to, sorry.
I think it's into referring to Flight Sim.
I don't think they'll let us beta test it. They may give us earlier access to it, if we're lucky. If not, then I guess we just wait for release day.
Dusty, you'd have an acorn next to your name. I am excited for the career mode though, which just looks cool.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for people. A lot of people jump into Flight Sim and they just don't really know what to do.
Yeah. They're
like, well, I could just jump in this plane I've never flown before and fly around. Well, where should I go? I'm not really sure. You know, they've added so much stuff that career mode in particular, or even just all like the expeditions you can do, the photo challenges you can do. There's just lots of things to do. That's going to keep people playing.
Yeah, they massively listen to the community with the stuff they've brought to that game. Because I always wanted like something I could like, even on the Flight Sim now, I've asked the Matty and stuff if there's anything like where you could just like start off and build your like a career, and there's just nothing.
I mean, the thing is, ultimately, you know, you're going to build it to the point. It's a bit like Euro Truck. You're going to build it to the point where it's just kind of irrelevant, you know? Like,
yeah.
What do you do when you can fly the big jets? There's nothing left to do but fly the big jets. In the early days, it'd be cool and interesting. And later on, you just stop playing because you'd be like, what's the point?
The missions look cool, though. Like, the variety of different missions.
I think one of the things that I would probably enjoy the most was all the photo challenges, because purely because they take you around the world, to things you've never seen before, and you're like, oh, because like when I did that one when I was there, and I landed in the water next to a temple in Asia, and it was like, look at that, that's so cool, you know. But I'd never ever go there. I wouldn't even know it existed, and that's what I like. That stuff.
Talking about getting out your plane, so Microsoft has confirmed if you do an MP session, you can get out and walk around, but you won't see each other yet.
The water bombing. What, you mean putting out the fires?
Was it Planet Zoo they worked with for all those animals?
Planet Zoo, yeah, they worked with Frontier. Basically licensed all their animals to put in the game, right? Right, just waiting for you, Slacker.
I'm just about to drop it off.
Oh, my Tatarine's still up here. Ah, some more XP for the shredder.
Right, we doing busy beavers then, Paul?
Which is that
I
one?
drive back. Yeah, it's on the map you're on, I believe.
Sand. From there. 3 lots of sand and then 3 lots of garbage, but it's not telling us where we can get that from yet.
It's from the flooded farm.
Which is
Never next
eat
to
shredded wheat.
Never eat shredded.
Shredded. Okay.
Shredded. Shredded. Oh.
Okay, we're shredded.
There, where you're looking now.
Okay. Consumables and wooden planks. Don't see any garbage there, mate.
That's where it's going to spawn in.
How do you know that?
Because that's what my game's telling me.
Wait, what?
That's what my map is telling me. Is they're going to spawn there, and then I have to then we got to deliver them to the port warehouse.
If I click on garbage, it doesn't move.
Oh, it does for me.
But it's locked, so it shouldn't move.
Well, this game has been full of bugs, this map, Paul, so...
But there doesn't... I don't see where it would spawn. It just says consumables and planks. May have to press accept. Okay. Nope, it just says it's going to go to the port warehouse, but it doesn't say where it is.
I just got to drive back to that map. I don't know what to have for my tea.
Well, you said you were being healthy, so I'm not sure what to suggest anymore.
I just suggest anything.
I think, how
so
about
hungry.
a packet of noodles?
Could go to the shop and get some noodles.
Yeah. Get a tin of soup and a packet of noodles, yeah? And then put the soup in the pan, heat it up, and then chuck the noodles in and keep stirring it for like another 5 minutes until they all kind of go soft, and you'll have yourself noodle soup.
Right.
That's my suggestion. Keeps it cheap.
I also think the reason I'm so hungry is because I've not eaten anything the entire day.
My truck's got 50 litres of fuels. Where can I nick some from?
But you've on the roundabout on that map, you've got your fuel tanker, haven't you?
Yeah, see the roundabout's on the other side. You can just about make it out over there. It's on the other side of the river.
Oh, you're there.
Yeah.
I'll jump in it quickly, and then I'll drive it. It's on the back of the... It's on the back of this one. Oh, that's a fuel tank as well, right? I'll drive this one to you.
Stop BRBSing.
Right. He's off order his takeaway.
Yeah, he's getting his kebab in. Perhaps you should eat Ari after the stream.
Noodle soup sounds pretty good. Try it.
We also do have some sausages and bacon in the fridge from the farm shop.
Hang on, I can nick some fuel out of that.
I'm also bringing your fuel tanker towards you. And hoping it doesn't fall over. I don't know the last time I actually had a proper fry up.
But you can't. You've gone healthy, remember?
Yeah, there's always a cheat day, isn't there?
Just don't forget, your blood test showed high levels of gnomish, so now you need to keep it real and healthy, which means all those snacks and greasy foods are all out now.
Yeah.
You're on lentils and baked beans and noodles and soup. No sausage, no bacon. No curry, no kebab.
But I've got the best pork sausages in the fridge though from the farm shop.
Yeah, I think they, you know, I think they're banned now, aren't they? What do you call grilled cheese? Grilled cheese. What's grilled cheese? Describe what you're doing there. Are you taking cheese and putting it on bread and then toasting it? Because that's cheese on toast.
Yep.
How was your kebab?
No, that's actually what I'm scheming at this very second in time.
We said that as soon as you said your BRB was.
Yeah,
like
we knew.
getting
Just said
takeaway.
straight away you're going for order and takeaway.
No, so it gets slightly more complicated than that. Hang on, let me finish scheming and then I can fill you in.
Just a matter of what, really.
I'm gonna say. Oh no, I don't know actually.
Grilled cheese is basically a toasty. So if you've got bread top and bottom and cheese inside, that's a cheese toasty.
And then you have grilled cheese, which we put it under the grill, and it gets nice and bubbly.
If it's just cheese on top of bread, then it's just cheese on toast. Put something outside of the bread, put it in a skillet, assemble it with cheese on top, slice of bread, it's cheese toasty.
I like Marmite with a cheese. What?
I mean, you can put Marmite with it, you can also put Worcester sauce with it. Like,
Marmite is just evil.
well,
I don't know how people can eat that stuff.
it's the classic thing of, you know, some love it, some hate it. I'm one of the very few people who's in the middle with like that one. I can eat some of it, and then I just very quickly don't want to eat anymore because it's very salty. By the way, I can only take 2 sand. I can't do 3.
I'm on my way towards you.
Prefer. Oh, Tabasco. I thought you said tobacco. Wait, what? Got a bit of tobacco on my...
Better tobacco on your cheese toasty.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, where are we going? Oh my god.
I encountered Marmite once in a hotel stay in London. Used it like Nutella on my toast. Not a good idea.
No, it's very strong stuff. Very strong stuff.
I can't even stand the smell of it.
Really?
Yeah, my mum eats it, and when she opens it in the, I'm just like, I'm avoiding the kitchen at all costs. Because it's just yeast extract, isn't it?
Yep. But in Australia, they have Vegemite, don't they?
Yeah.
which I presume is the same thing, but
Where's
a different
yeast
name.
extract?
Apparently, it's not the same.
Is it not?
From an Australian person that I know that came to the UK, I said, oh, this should be like Vegemite, and they went, no, it's not. So, I don't know how they
Someone
differ.
says Vegemite is the same. Because they're both yeast
Not
extract.
from. I don't eat it. I think it's the work of the devil, and it can
See, I
die.
agree, Sammy.
Mrs. Squirrel loves it.
I just.
But then she loves Sprouts. And I hate both. But then she'll
No,
have
see,
Sprouts and Marmite, and they're like the two most evil things on the planet.
Yeah, that's like something country. See, I'm quite happy with the Sprout. I can deal with that.
Marmite or brothel? Oh, I can't even say that word.
What?
Bovril.
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 That's a double negative. That's like too many verbs.
Found another word that Sean can't say. Bovril.
I kept trying to say it, my brain was going, I can't do this. That word is just gravy, which who would drink gravy? Freddie Flintoff.
I drink gravy.
You can even get gravy in cans now, can't you? From a shop.
Have you ever had an OXO cube?
How do you mean?
Well, you take an OXO cube and you just put it in a cup and you put hot water on it and stir it and you drink it.
Yeah, but that's too weak.
It's not.
That's just watery at that point.
It's not. Well, it never used to be. Maybe they've dialed them down these
Veg
days.
OXO is not the best. Sorry, we'll argue all day with that. It's meat all the way, but I'm anti-veggie, so... Right, okay, so, would you like the scheme?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So, partner's just come in.
Yep.
What do you fancy?
She's
He's
arguing.
in trouble now!
Not my fault. Your idea. Blah, blah, blah. I never said that.
Sammy's just like, shush, I'm on string. Don't embarrass me. Truth's coming out.
No.
It's gone very quiet all of a sudden, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the blender was banana pancakes. Sorry, to get back
Wait,
on track.
what?
Banana pancakes was in the blender, but you know when you said what was in the blender?
As in a banana pancake that was already made?
No, as in, I'm assuming the batter to make banana pancakes.
Okay, but did you put the bananas in the blender as well? Because I prefer
Yes.
having chunks of banana in my pancakes, not banana puree.
I think it's like all part of the batter mix, and then she adds extra banana on the top of it. But it's like
okay, that
it's
makes
actually
sense.
like to make. I think it's for her to make like a healthy snack dish.
Banana pancakes are actually quite nice.
So yeah, yeah. So the partner came through. What do you want to know? Says, I really fancy a kebab, but I really fancy a specific kebab. A bit like fancying a Tommy Tuckers, so they don't deliver. So I've put on the family group chat, would somebody bring me a kebab? And then my parents are running one out.
Oh, wow. A free Deliveroo.
So I've ordered it, sent the order to the takeaway, and then my parents are on the way to the takeaway to go and pick it up.
Blimey. There's no kickback either. They don't even get like a free anything.
They didn't ask. I haven't ordered them anything.
Blimey.
Ow.
So I'm having kebab because that was what I really fancied, but I really fancied it from this specific kebab shop.
Was that new one you told me you found?
Yeah.
Onamichi, thanks for gifting us sub, by the way.
Well, Egregious, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? Because then, if that was a no, then I would have had to either A, consider rushing out after the stream, or B, not have it at all. So
No, there was a C option. Go for the place that delivers.
yeah, but
Or eat
after
banana puree.
no way. After feeling the way that I've been feeling, to fancy something for a change, I think is okay. So yeah, Battle Cat, it feels fairly normal today. That may or may not have been because I may or may not have fiddled with my stitches last night.
So in other words, you took a scalpel to your
He
scissors.
took scissors, cut them, and pulled them out. And was like, that feels better.
I really panicked after I fiddled with it because I thought it started bleeding. So for about an hour after I fiddled with it, I was like in full panic mode, thinking that I was then going to have to get like emergency treatment to sort it out again. But it's been okay. I've still got stitches in, but where the pain came from, I kind of sort of flicked it. It kind of fell, and I flicked it again, and it really fell, and I flicked it even more, and it just relieved instantly. So yeah.
Sorry, Trent. My local cinema, you can get Just Eat from it. Why would you want to order anything from a cinema?
Popcorn.
I mean, you can get popcorn from other places. That is a lot cheaper than the cinema.
Yeah, but it's not as good, Pups.
But still, I am not paying cinema prices for popcorn. And then the delivery fee on top.
Yeah, no, it's not ideal, but I was over it. I was prepared to suffer the consequences of fiddling with it. I was just so over it.
You're a lot braver than me, Simon.
Oh, no, seriously, mate, I've never done anything like that before. Normally I follow medical advice to the absolute letter.
No,
but
see,
I was so over it. I was so over it.
I'd done that once, and you know the plugs they put in as well to stop it bleeding?
I didn't have that this time because they stitched it, so it was better that way, but...
No, so one side of my mouth I had stitches, and then the other side I had a plug. And I may or may not have pulled the plug and the stitch out at the same time. And that's just how I ended up in accident and emergency. Because my mouth would not stop bleeding. I'm on my way slowly, Paul.
Blue Spider, it's not about popping your own corn. I swear, I don't know if it's a special salt or if it's some sort of ingredient that goes on with it.
I think it's the machine they use.
What?
It might be the machine they use.
Well, no, I could make the machine. It's just that I don't know. I swear they put something on it that makes it better. I don't know whether it's oil or a seasoning or something, but it is something. Oh, and there goes my parents' door, so they've left.
So how long is that?
Well, it's 20 minutes, so it's probably quicker than I could get it delivered from the place that delivers, mate.
I'm waiting for them to turn up and go, so are you hosting Christmas this year?
Melted butter and salt. Yeah, I thought that kept them, but I've tried and I can't recreate it. So I don't know if there's something else.
Maybe they're using really cheap butter. That's why it tastes so good.
I don't know. Oh.
It's like Domino's. They put something on the pizza base, don't they? It's like a powder.
Well, the thingy corn or whatever on the bottom.
And it makes it taste a bit different.
Cornmeal. It is cornmeal, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's called that in the UK. It's called something else. That's
corn rice, is it?
I can't remember. Hang on.
Semolina. Oh, right. It's like powdered semolina.
That's what I was looking for.
Do you know what? I've not had semolina in a long time. You know, like the dessert, like a tin of it.
Yeah.
Never had it. It's not something that appeals.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, it is. It's lovely.
What Illegal Eagle said is what they use.
It's really nice. I'm gonna get some. I've not had some for a long time.
I can get you some from the wholesale.
No, what's disgusting is tapioca. You're thinking of tapioca, that's frog spawn. That's not semolina.
I'm
Semolina's a
alright.
different thing completely.
I really fancy a pizza now.
Lol.
Here he goes.
Actually, the thing on my list is a Five Guys. Because I haven't been able to open my mouth.
You should ask my delivery driver, Sammy. He's really good at getting your food on time and delivered while the food's hot.
I'm
With
not
the
sure,
rainbow
Blackmore.
s-
We'll find out.
With the rainbow slaw that looks like someone's just puked up in a bowl.
There you go. Ambrosia semolina, £1.75. Try
I
it.
fancy-
If you don't like that, you don't like it, full stop. £1.70 from Tesco.
Is it Five Guys? No, that's TGI that's gone into administration, isn't it?
Yeah.
That. You just heat it up. You can have it cold.
So the guy that said he fancies KFC, I've never had it.
Right, where are we getting the garbage from here?
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, it's around the back there.
You have a crane for your
Yes,
truck?
I do.
need to use mine?
It is Blackmore. It's lovely.
But we can only take two. So
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god, I
do
didn't realize it
crane
was so
pack.
big.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the crane pack. I don't know if it's got more expensive. I've never had it.
Never had one.
KFC.
Oh, don't tell me. What?
No, I've never had KFC, Paul.
So what I meant you've
Burger
never had a
King.
Nando's. Now I find out you've never had a KFC.
Or a Burger King.
You live near
Yeah.
like every single takeaway on the planet. How does this
Yes.
work?
And he can have it all delivered, Paul, and he's never had it. Any of
It
it.
doesn't make any sense.
Because when I played rugby, I used to eat extremely healthy.
But now you don't, and you just said you don't, and you've had
Yeah.
a blood test to prove that you don't, and you've said you have to eat carefully. But now you're talking about having what, pizza?
Yeah.
Right. So let's just say you can have a KFC because that doesn't tick any box of being bad for you.
Because... Cool Tiger, because it never really appealed to me.
KFC is not disgusting. Just get yourself a family bucket, tuck in, jobs are good.
How big's a family bucket?
Big enough for you.
Like
That's
10,
all you
12 pieces, some not. It depends on the size of the bucket box, but generally you do that and it lasts you like a day or a couple of days.
Yeah, it'll feed you for the whole day.
But yeah, genuinely, I've never had KFC. Or Burger King.
Yeah, get a Zinger burger. They're quite spicy.
I'm assuming you've never done Wagamama's then, pups.
He's probably got one like literally 100 meters away.
I don't actually know if I have a Wagamama's anywhere near me.
There must be, pups. There's got to be.
Let me have a look. Okay, I tell a lie, I do have
There
one
you
near
go.
me.
LOL.
He lives in
It's
Takeaway Central and he's never had a KFC.
It's next to the retail park where Curry's is. And Hobbycraft and all the other shops that are there.
What's that? 5-minute run?
About 10 minutes of the car.
10 minutes in the car? Sorted. Well, KFC first. Let's take that box.
I know where no joke, my KFC is about 5 minutes walk.
Well,
Is
Right,
it
so
on the
that's-
end of the road?
that's your food sorted.
It's halfway down my road. It's actually quicker. if
Right,
you
so
do
that is where you're going after the stream.
Yeah.
No,
that's,
because I can't afford it.
oh, that's your food sorted, mate, right there.
But it's quicker if I go through the back street behind the wallpaper shop, over the overpass, and then it's on the little bit where there's Argos, Home Barkins, and V&M, I think it is, that's there. Oh, and Food Warehouse.
Closest one's 50 kilometres. Yeah, you've got an excuse. Pups doesn't.
I'm trying to think of what other fast food I've not had. People say stuff in chat.
Well, you've presumably never had a chopsticks.
No.
Subway?
Have you had a Five Guys?
Yeah, because we sent him one.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah. Baz paid for it. What was the other one someone said?
Subway.
Something? No, I've never had Subway.
Oh, what? Come on.
Seriously, Paul.
I'm just... Yeah.
He's not right. I can't describe it.
The best bit is I can see Subway from my house.
That's just...
It's next to the American Golf shop. I've had a Papa John's. I've never... I've had Five Guys.
I don't
yeah,
agree,
under
Ketzel.
protest.
Depends where you go.
Sounds like it's time to take pups on a fast food crawl.
Well, he doesn't drink, so we can't take him on a pub crawl, so this is going to be the next best thing.
I mean, I'd have a drink with you lot.
Oh, wait, what?
Like, I've had... Oh, what was it I tried in London?
Whiskey. You had a whiskey at
that's not-
Crucible.
In a shot glass. Bearing in mind,
Well,
we
it wasn't
just
in a shot glass, though, was it? Alex allowed them not to put it in a shot glass. He came back with, like, some flipping pint glass or something with a whiskey in the bottom.
No, I thought... What did I do? I thought you was the one that got them to put it in a proper glass.
I literally went back to the bar and ordered it properly because he came back with a whiskey in a big glass, and I was like, why have they put it in a big glass? I don't know, he said. So why don't you just say put it in a proper shot glass or put it in a whiskey glass or something? Oh. So I went back to the bar. Well, I said to the bartender, why have you served it like this? It's like the other day when I was up in London, I went into the bar and ordered, no word of a lie, I ordered two, Lafroig whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ordered 2 Lafroig whiskey. Guess what they did? They gave me 2 glasses, whiskey glasses, to be fair, Lafroig whiskey in the bottom, and loads of ice. And I was like,
What?
You what, mate? Did I ask for ice on this? On this single malt whiskey? No, I didn't. You do not put ice on a whiskey like that, and a bartender that does should be, like, fired on the spot.
Yeah.
And to not even ask you either, it's just bizarre. So yeah, they had to throw that away, give me 2 more.
I feel like I've really offended Club Phil by not having a Subway. I feel like I'm offending so many people by not having these things.
Pick a restaurant next week, whatever. Baz, he's starting off with a KFC, mate. That's what he's starting off with.
And we not have the same delivery driver, though, because that guy was something else.
Did I use Just Eat or Deliveroo last time, Pops?
Deliveroo.
Well, you can't guarantee your driver.
Yeah, but you can have Deliveroo Plus now, Paul.
Oh, wait, where's this going? I've gone pot. I need to... Alright, hang on.
Wait, what's this? Get £10 off your first order with code NEWUK10.
What?
Wait, my first order? Have I never ordered off Deliveroo? Are you sure I ordered on Deliveroo?
Was it Uber Eats then?
Oh, yeah, it was Uber Eats.
Uber... Well, you see, Uber Eats is in the cloud for me, so I've not used it in a good while. Are you sure? Let me check my orders list. Okay, so it wasn't on... It definitely wasn't Just Eat. Deliveroo.
What's Wendy's?
It's like Burger King-ish.
Then no. If I don't even know what Wendy's is, then no.
Orders. Five Guys. January 2022. Was this
No,
it?
that was this year. It's got to be
Yeah,
this year.
it went to Pup's address. There you go. 2nd of January 2022, Five Guys Burger and Fries,
No, but
bacon
you've ordered since
cheeseburger.
then.
That was the first one because that was the kids' meal.
Yeah, that was January 22. And then there was a Nando's that went to you on February 24th. That was this year.
Oh, that was the second.
That was the double chicken wrap. Peri
With the
salted
rainbow
fries.
Was that what we ordered in?
Yes.
Yeah, double chicken wrap, medium, because he doesn't like spice. Two regular sides, peri salted chips, rainbow slaw. There you go.
There you go. That was it. That was it.
That was the order. Yeah.
So was that Deliveroo then, or was that Uber Eats?
That's what are we in here? That's Deliveroo.
What's Popeyes?
That's chicken.
No, I've never had Popeyes.
So if I put his address in and put KFC, results for KFC. What's this? I put KFC and it says Nando's, McDonald's. It's like you don't have a KFC or they don't support it.
Plenty of KFC near me.
Well, dude, the Deliveroo doesn't think so.
Well, you might have to do it from their actual app. Hang on.
What do you mean their actual app? This is Deliveroo.
KFC have their own app.
What, so they don't allow anybody else to deliver?
Hang on.
Within 10 minutes of me, I've got 4 KFCs. Like 5 KFC, sorry.
Well, we can do you a Subway. Jeez, how much?
What's Taco Bell?
It's tacos.
Oh, okay, then no.
Taco Bell, not Taco. Deliveroo don't do KFC where I am, only Uber Eats. They mustn't have a deal with them.
I feel like I'm becoming public enemy number 1.
So KFC is Uber.
Apparently.
It says delivered with Uber. So are you on Uber or Deliveroo?
I'm on
Deliveroo,
Deliveroo, I'm not on Uber Eats.
Oh, because on Uber. So I can send it to pups through the app via Uber.
Via Uber?
Yeah. So I'm assuming if you went on the Uber app, it would allow you to pick KFC.
KFC has
Okay.
ended its partnership with Deliveroo to focus its efforts on other delivery channels, including its own, apparently, says Beaker.
Well, there you go. KFC's gone rogue.
I will BRB, though. I really need a bio break. And I'm going to go and cry in the corner because I genuinely feel like I'm public enemy number 1 at the moment.
Number one.
Number 1, sorry. I do apologise for my whatever impediment.
Peach
Your
impediment.
whatever impediment. It's peach impediment. God.
Yes, his number one. What time's your takeaway coming? Did you want to play all the way up to that, or did you want to stop? What do you want to do?
I would assume it's pretty close considering they left their home 20 minutes ago.
All right.
I don't have my iPad in here, so I can't see where they are. I mean, that is 4 hours, right? So it's up to you, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
mind. You got
I-
free.
we haven't. There's nothing immediately urgent that needs finishing, and there's still 5.
Well, we've done all the Green Plains missions. We've got 4
There's
left in
5.
Ackerland, 1
There's
left
5
in
contracts
trees.
left, and there's quite a lot of tasks on both maps still.
Yeah.
So we're not done, and we're not going to get done in half an hour either.
No, not a chance. We just have to see when we can book you in.
It's October.
How was it?
It's already in the calendar, yeah.
October, was it?
26th, 27th.
26th, 27th of October. I don't think we've got 2 days worth here. Maybe a day.
I'm back.
No, well, that's daytime saving that weekend and everything as well. So
Yeah.
What is? What have I missed?
Nuka World, thank you for the bits. RIKR, thank you for 66 months. We're just talking like there's a whole bunch of tasks to do. So somebody's next around 26th, 27th of October, but I
Yep.
don't think we've got 2 days worth of content here.
No.
Probably 1 day. So
Because what? There's 4 actual contracts left.
So somebody's got his food coming shortly, so he's happy to stop.
There's, how are you for this weekend?
This weekend?
As in, yeah, the 5th and...
Standby caller.
We could do this offline,
Yeah.
Yeah, do it offline. Be like, we've done it!
Yeah, I mean, Saturday's good if you want to do Saturday. Be a normal day, Saturday.
I need to... I need to talk to you offline. It's too
No worries.
complicated.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. You shut off then.
Bye, Sammy.
Well, no, the food hasn't arrived as yet,
Okay.
but I think we were wrapping up.
There's still technically 30 minutes of the stream left.
Yeah. So if somebody was shooting off, I was going to suggest we do a quick round of golf.
I'll be happy to do golf. Don't eat anything before next week's stream. Wait, I can't eat for the entire week.
Bass is going to send you a KFC bucket, apparently.
Oh, God.
It has
Well,
to be a
can't eat-
family bucket, Baz.
When Baz says don't eat anything before the stream next week, does that mean I can't eat the entire week?
Captain Flint, it's a bigger level than that. It's not my people and Paul's people. It's that my people need to arrange it with the Almighty Supremes before Paul even is on the radar. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have none of this problem. I'm free whenever you need me to be.
Oh, that was good fun, guys. That really was.
Apart from the crashes.
Yeah, it's still fun. I think we'll still play it, you know.
Right, pups, I'll shut this down and start PJ up, okay?
Okay, I'll run and grab my controller. I'll be a second.
I will say good night to the stream, and thanks for the invite, Paul. And obviously, we'll sort out another day, another time.
No worries,
And,
dude. Thanks for playing.
Be good. Yeah, cheers. And we'll speak soon. And bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.